Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese. The mic audio is set appropriately. The live stream is running. I already tested the game sound. It should be working, and I said we weren't going to do this today, but I realized I might not be able to stream tomorrow. Remember, my stream schedule was supposed to be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Now, we just happened to go ahead and stream on Sunday and Monday because I've really been enjoying this game and just wanted to play it, and then, you know, I might not be able to stream tomorrow, so I figured might as well stream Wednesday. Might as well stream 5 days in a row now. 5, 6, 6. We've been almost been playing this game for a week straight, and I'm loving every second of it. Let me make sure that the mic audio is working. I still don't know how it got turned down. I'm actually going to put that over there because I don't need it to test this. Sounds good. Everything sounds good. Everything sounds fine. Everything looks okay. We're going to go ahead and just assume everything is alright. Listen, if it's not, let me know. I'll see what I can do, okay? Let's go ahead and get back into the game, though. I keep expecting to find out that what happened was it's actually one of these complicated, like, Stream Deck multi-action buttons that I've set up that for some reason turned down the audio. I don't know why that would happen, but I also don't know why the audio was turned down. So, who can say? But I said at the end of the last stream that today we'd probably focus less so on progressing the plot and more so on just doing stuff around here and in Junon, and we know for a fact that we can go back to Junon via the boat over yonder. We're not going to do that just yet, though, because I did notice while looking at the map that there's a couple more things that we can do around here. Well, there's one other thing we can do around here. Somewhere in this general vicinity, there is a side quest that we can go collect. And of course, we do have... I'm sorry, Barrett, did I just see you knock over a trash can? Barrett, why? What is wrong with you? They are quite fragile and flimsy, I think. Also, is this individual just walking around with a maid? Okay. Alright, well, and also private security, probably? This kid has a story. Okay, let's sally forth then, young one. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a wheelie so that we can drive it around and continue to... Actually, we never did figure out what this was all about. Right.
Right here, folks.
Got you. I guess before we can catch the region's Pokemon. Chocobo, even. If before that we need a... Alright, I didn't realize it was so devastating. The quest is not down here. I don't know what I'm doing. If we need a Chocobo, we can rent one, is what I was trying to say. And also, we need to travel a really long way on these things. I think it was like 4 kilometers in order to get that side quest done. So if we have a look at the map, looks like the side quest is actually down there on the beach. And I'm assuming the game is not going to permit me to take the wheelie down there, sadly. But it does look like the feller who harasses you about putting on your clothes is not here. Although, with that said, I think we will go ahead and put on our beach attire. We want to definitely fit in. And that also means that I might be able to get a Big Titty Tifa in a thumbnail again. Cloud, we're going to keep you in your shirt, you know, a bit. Oh my gosh, wait, there's an additional option here. We could put him in like his little the disguise outfit. That's great. I love that. I wish again that it stuck throughout the whole world. Maybe that becomes a thing. We could put her in hers as well. We're going to just put her back in this little outfit. We thought that one was fun and cute. I do like this one more than the second one's fine. I don't dislike the second one. This one just feels more Aerith to some extent. What can we put on Barrett? Yeah, no, we have to. We absolutely have. This is a must. We have to put Barrett. For as long as we can have him in this, we have got to have him in it. Handsome, happy boy. I don't wonder why it takes so long. So we're going to go ahead and put her in this one. We didn't try this one on before. It's not quite as... out there, one might say. It's in some way this outfit on Tifa is a reserved look. You couldn't say that about this outfit on literally anyone else, but on Tifa that is reserved. And then Yuffie, we're gonna put her in this outfit. This has nothing to do. Should we put her in a beach theme? I don't know. I like the funny little Moogle outfit, but I suppose if we are gonna hang out on the beach, probably makes more sense to put her in that. Although I am curious. Why does it take so long for them to change? Why not just close it and have it be... It's not like, you know, it's the PS5 is struggling to get this done. Alright, everyone is properly dressed for a trip onto the beach, except for Red 13, who is a dog. And I guess is always beach ready, I suppose, to some extent. Also, he does have a new collar. But did we ever actually get Red 13 if we go to his materia, or not his materia, sorry, but his renegade collar? Did we ever? Yeah, okay. Those two both wonderful. Okay, so what's the silver collar story? A collar wrought from high-quality metal said to ward off magical fiends. Retaliate with ice shards whenever hit by an attack. Charges with vengeance gauge when a counter-strike lands. Interesting. Exploit an enemy's weakness is all we got to do to get that one leveled up. Fantastic. What about everybody else's? Are we caught up on everybody else's? We just want to make sure that we switch them around. See, we need to move to the Empress's Scepter. Historied staff once offered as a gift to Her Majesty. Conjure a ward that gains invincibility while casting spells. Strengthens Aerith's basic attack. And then we just need to finish off an enemy with a standard attack launched from within a ward. So put down the Radiant Ward, throw a standard attack to defeat a guy. We can get that done for sure. I understand that a lot of these weapons we're swapping over to have additional... oh my gosh, we actually... Okay, good. We haven't even played as her yet, and that one's ready to go. We're going to be losing whatever this green materia is, but we're switching her over to Savage Dagger. I should probably read up on what I need to do there. Just finish off an enemy, okay? We have a lot of materia we need to place on everybody. We'll worry about it when the time comes. I don't expect we're going to be doing any combat in the immediate future. And honestly, I don't even know what materia we would give them, although we do have time now. Okay, so it's the ladies that need our help, apparently. Maybe Cloud's help, probably.
With that Shinra scientist.
That's me!
Oh, it is you.
I'm Fran.
Hi.
Naomi.
I wouldn't mind being friends with you. Or
And
Yorda, for that
would like to
matter.
hire you for a job.
They're all three very
Interested?
fun.
That depends.
It's simple. Girl and boy go on a date. Easy peasy, right?
A date.
Okay.
The three of us are designers for Costa del Sol's premier fashion boutique.
For our next line,
I thought they were going to say they were designers for Costa del Sol, like the dating scene, which makes no sense.
But creatively speaking, it's been a struggle. We've been racking our brains forever. And the showcase is basically now.
it's do or die, and we don't want to kill our careers. So, that's where you come in. We want to see a real couple on a date, for inspiration.
Okay.
Well, sounds
So
good.
Barrett and Red 13 need to go on a date together. Ask about Hojo, ask why they picked you to take the job. Actually, we do want all the information we can get.
Hojo. As in, that Shinra guy?
Yes, well
We were just
spotted.
doing the mayor a favor. That's all.
And if we're being honest, we figured it couldn't hurt to butter up a company bigwig. We got a business to run.
Okay. Why did you pick us two?
Because we can tell you like your women assertive.
And since we're all about strong, confident ladies, we thought, ka-ching!
One look at you and we knew. That woman's not afraid to take what she wants.
Maybe? I mean, I'd like to think so.
I'm not sure if that is Aerith's energy. But we'll roll with it for the sake of the plot. We'll take the job.
We knew you would. And so,
We've already planned the perfect date for lovebirds like you. Get rowdy and run wild.
Be ready to swashbuckle at Pirates Rampage. This is going to be your best date yet. We'll make sure of it.
Yep, see ya. So we just have to go around and do date activities. I mean, Aerith... Come on, I think I know what you'd like on a date.
This is one
There's
of the
the-
stranger jobs you've accepted.
Still
Well-
a job. I'll take the lead.
Hey,
Are you
I
saying-
can help. I'll make this date our best yet.
We could just keep it simple.
And what's a simple date in your world?
Like a walk.
Across rooftops, perhaps?
We did do that once.
Ah,
That was the thing that we did. Was that a date, though? Also, wasn't that, like, canonically speaking, 2 weeks ago? What do you mean memories? I think the game keeps getting confused about the fact that the last one came out 4 years ago. But I think in the timeline, it was like maybe a week or two ago at this point. It wasn't... you know what? A lot's happened at that time. It probably feels like a lot longer is what's happening there. Aerith, come on. How are we, like, counting dates? If walking across the rooftops was a date, was spending the day helping people around the Sector 5 slums a date? Probably, actually. The time we rescued Tifa, that was our third date. The time that we hung out with ghost children, that was date number 4. Oh, sorry, no. Going through the sewers was date number 4. Date number 5 was ghost children. Date number 6 was escaping the Shinra building. So I guess this is number 7, unless we've had a couple of
Look who
dates
it
in
is.
between.
So, are you ready to aim and fire? Do well.
That's a loaded question.
Bullseye on her heart.
I actually came back and played this after the last stream, and I ended up getting the time materia. So that is why I mentioned the time materia earlier. I just came back and kept playing. Avenge the fallen swashbucklers. Yeah, no, I know how to do this. I've already played this once. What are my options? Try the ghost ship stage. Ooh, we can get an abyssal. It looked like it said bandage, but it might have said Bengal. It's one of the two. I don't know which. I also still don't really know what all of the different buttons are.
You did it! Nice one!
Oh, this one actually has accuracy. The standard game does not have accuracy. I don't know how that, like, impacts you.
Sweet!
Or if it does. I don't know if it matters. What am I trying to get to? 3350? Okay, that's for, like, the lowest possible ranking, right?
Great
Because we're absolutely going to crush that.
Nice one!
Oh, I see you. I still see you.
You did it! Sweet!
These are worth like 300 each! That one was worth 600! We're on our way to the next class, which is 7550. And then I missed what the number 1 score was, but I can guarantee you we're not getting it. Again, with the accuracy, does it matter? Because it didn't before.
Nice one!
Do I want to be like patient and wait for them to turn gold? I don't think so,
job.
because what if I don't get them in the time they turn back?
Sweet!
Well, that guy's just booking it. Something tells me I should have... No! He's worth 1,000 all by himself! Oh, you son of a gun! If only I had known. If only I had known.
You did it!
Now we know to be looking out for the cactus.
Great job! Sweet!
Is this a different one? Jeez, they're really dropping the points on us now, aren't they?
Wow!
We're not going to get that target score of 17,450. But how did we do overall? Does accuracy actually have any kind of impact? Also, Aerith seemed really impressed throughout the entire experience. We received a decent score. We did not get the 1800, which is rank 2, where we get the Abyssal Bengal. Definitely not bandage. Try again? We weren't far off. And also, if we'd actually managed to hit that stupid cactar, I think we would have gotten... Wait, was that 1800 or 18,000? It must have been 18,000, surely. Okay, I'm ready this time. I know what to anticipate. This one's different. I need to not be so carefree with my shots. I gotta get perfect accuracy, apparently. Although I'm not going to. I don't know if they all turn gold after a while or not. Some of them seem to turn gold, but is that worth waiting for? Like, what if I miss something else in the process?
Great job!
I don't remember what we got at the end of the last round, so I don't know if we did well or not, like the last time we played it. Also, I don't know if there's a way to aim faster, because I feel like if you can, that would be very helpful. During those bits where everything's falling from the ceiling, if you're not already lined up to go, you're going to have a bit of a miserable experience. Oh, I see you.
Oh, someone's confident.
I think if you're, like, anticipating those, and you just start scraping across, like, as soon as they start falling, you might be able to do it. Okay, so it's this one again. This is one where if you hit them when they're gold, you get way more points. So if you know the order that they're going to turn gold in...
Great job!
Okay, we know where he goes. He's coming back by here. This will be the last place he goes. Dang it. Here he goes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Yes! Got him. If we're supposed to be going for that target score...
Wow!
Like, at each round, we're not going to make it.
Great job! Nice one!
Darn it.
You did it!
If we'd only gotten that cactus, we'd be doing so well. We hit 18,000, though. Actually, we hit above that, but barely. It's what matters. At the end of the day, we made it, and that's what matters.
Wow, look at that score! Those were some pro numbers. But what did the lady think? Oh, got me right through the heart, the cat.
You know, the secret is to aim for the head, not the heart.
She never once took her eyes off her man. And the way she stared at him, the score didn't matter. Thanks, cuties. That was just what I needed. I'll head back, now that the creative juices are flowing again.
Where do those flow from, out of curiosity?
Still have a date to finish. Go find Naomi at Run Wild.
Run Wild was the dog game, wasn't it? Because I didn't care much for that one. That one got on my nerves a wee little bit. Tifa, baby, how you doing? We gotta go to Run Wild. Okay, that's fine. Presumably, you know what? We kind of crushed that last time, barely. I reckon we can do it again. Also, is there a way for me to check what my current score is on this thing?
Welcome to
I wish
Run
you wouldn't.
Wild.
I wish you would. Ignore Cloud.
I'm no romantic.
Cloud.
Me. I know.
She accepts us for who we are. That you could not ask for more. Hey, honey, how you doing?
Sweet time, I see.
Better hurry or the game will start without you.
What game?
Run Wild, of course. Tell me you've heard of it. It's only the hottest sport in town. Not hard to guess why, seeing all those cutie wooties. I mean, it's the perfect spot for a date.
Are you ready to go?
Is she into dogs? Is that what she's suggesting here with that? Sure. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna crush it. It's gonna be easy. Time trial. Oh, jeez. Okay, 3 minutes to get the old beast bracelet.
All right. Wish me luck, okay?
You do know this is for animals, right? Not people?
People are technically animals too, right? So it's
No, animal is a term we created to separate ourselves from animals.
what? I really can't compete?
I think we're just gonna watch Red
But your
13.
pet can.
Though I take umbrage with that nomenclature, I'm happy to offer my assistance.
Red's got this.
Well,
Would this be playing out differently if I had different, affinity with different characters? If my affinity with Tifa was higher than Aerith, would I be on a date with Aerith right now? Or is this always... Or sorry, if it was higher with Tifa, would I be on a date with Tifa right now? Or is it always a case of, no, you are always on a date, no matter what you do? Shoot the ball into its corresponding goal. I've immediately started up wrong. I've immediately messed up. I understand now. I get what I'm supposed to be doing. I was wondering why, nothing seemed to happen there when I got that one in there, and now I understand why. So, hold on. Which one is... Is that one considered green, I guess? What? Is that not correct? I mean, I understand that it mostly looks yellow, but none of these look green. Maybe this one's kind of orange. Would that be this one over here? Okay, you got to go through them in order. I understand now. I'm following, okay? What are my buttons again? Is X lob shot, square, and then we got dash. Okay. So we have to start with red. And we gotta go through all 8 of them, I guess. Please just go in, please. Thank you. There we go. And then blue. See, it seems really easy right now. So what's going to go wrong here? Yellow. See, all right, so that's what this is. It kind of looks green to me, but okay. Son of a gun. I see immediately how they're going to cheese this and make it more difficult than it needs to be. That's okay. We're going to get that top spot. What we need to do is not panic. Panic is the enemy of perfection. And perfection is the enemy of just good enough to pass. Go in there. Go in there. Tell me what color this one is. Tell me it's not just like charcoal gray. So they're gonna drop additional balls? Oh, I'm sorry, what? So now it's a fun game of find the dang ball you need. And then get it in. Okay, it's fine. We got 2 minutes if we want to get that best score. Again, just not gonna panic. We're gonna gently roll it up here. And then knock it over. Perfect. Right? It's going in. Hello? Unbelievable. On the blue. Is it about to just go? Son of a gun. Look at us. How are you not supposed to get this done in 3 minutes, right? Unless you're just really bad at controlling Red 13 for some reason. Or maybe you have like a fear of dogs. Or maybe you just can't find the correct ball. I'm pretty sure this is the one we're looking for, though. Righto. No, I see the issue on this one. Yep, nope, I see what they've done. We just got, like, the high score here, baby! No one is better than us! We're the best! We came in first, literally first. Sometimes the load times take a while.
Shooting across that field.
Why aren't they using that SSD, you know?
My feet.
The three of us should go around sometime. Wouldn't that be fun?
Okay, it is for animals, though.
Their dog is the glue that binds their relationship.
I'm not sure about that.
And watching their little guy give it his all out there only served to strengthen their bond.
That's it! I'm such a genius! I've got to get this idea down on paper.
They're designing something, right?
Like,
Did I misunderstand? Are they not just designing the clothes of some sort?
Final part of your date. So what are you waiting for? Get those tushies on a chocobo.
Where did my wheelie go?
I want to play tag.
I'm also very uncomfortable with the fact that Tifa's here watching all of this.
What kind of swimsuit would you want to see?
Me?
Yes, you. I'm curious.
I prefer function over form.
Me too.
Durable, maybe made with non-absorbent materials that allow for full range of motion. In case you need to fight underwater.
Okie dokie then.
I think she probably means for herself, Cloud, Sweet Pea. I think that's
Hang loose.
probably what
Thanks
she's referring
again
to.
for taking that wheelie of ours for a test drive.
So I've gone 27. We're not that far off. Report wheel distance.
Let's see what the odometer says, shall we? Congratulations! You now qualify for an expert license! I must say, you're leaving your competition in the dust.
I wonder what we can do with a
One more
headband.
license remains. The road ahead is long, but I have no doubt you'll roll to the finish in no time. Keep on rolling.
Yeah, I would love to. Somehow these things keep getting taken from me. I go into events and I come back and they've vanished. Here we go. Okay, I'm supposed to go talk to them about renting a chocobo now, I suppose? Really? But I need to ride more on the wheelie. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? Or am I supposed to... Yeah, I gotta go out there. I'm gonna have to leave it behind, I'm sorry to say. There's probably someone who's figured out how to glitch it through there.
Chocoback. Chocobos for rent right here, folks. Our beloved bird Tyler.
Hello.
There you are. Okay, I've got a great activity for you.
Yeah,
Before that, though, I need to add your information to the system.
sure.
Here, take this.
Rent-a-bird membership.
It'll let you rent a chocobo whenever. That's Kaima. Take good care of her. So the idea is to ride Kaima
Oh my
here and enjoy
goodness.
a romantic stroll along the beach.
Aww.
I love Kaima as well.
But
I'm
that
on board
its
with
own
this.
Sounds like a huge yawn fest. So try hunting for shells while you're at it.
It just occurred to me, is she wearing
How about you
two
bring me the
bikini
largest one
tops?
you can find? Sound good?
Obviously, you can understand why I didn't notice, because that's not where my eyes were
Run
drawn.
along and have
Being a
yourselves
respectful
one
gentleman, but
shell
it
of a time.
just occurred to me that it looks like she is. Why? For what purpose? Let me know. Let's
I don't
go!
know about you, but this is definitely a first for me.
What, a date with the entire crew?
I'm not talking about the chocobos.
Oh. You meant the shells, right?
Right. Wait a second. Are you nervous?
About
Yes.
easiest job I've ever had.
The Merc's nervous.
What if Cloud's ever been on a date with a girl? Like a real one, not like an Aerith date, where you just kind of go spend time with her and she just has the time of her life by virtue of the fact that you're together.
Right?
Yuffie, how do you know about these? What are you talking about these for? Like you have any clue what's going on? This is the best part of a date, is when the fella you're with takes you to a detour to investigate like some weird bird and its strange crystal formation. Actually, that sounds like a good time to me. I keep expecting with each region we get to, these to get different or more complicated. Maybe have different buttons you have to hit in different orders. I think they're just pretty consistent all the way through. They're not supposed to be a puzzle or a difficult challenge. There's our first little bit of information about the world. New information about Costa del Sol, a recent history. What's Chad's got to say on it? Absolutely nothing, surprisingly. Can you go up here? Ooh. Hidden materia? Hidden nothing. Can we go into the water? Can't really do anything. Alright, back we go. Sorry I wasted our time on the matter. Also, is that activate intel? Was that back at Costa del Sol? Where is that exactly? Oh, it was right by where we rode past. I guess we can get it on our way back. Assuming this isn't one of those quests that leads us in a big circle. I guess we have to fight these guys. That's okay. You know what I want to do? I just realized I need to get a couple of different things going here. First off, we need to switch to her, so we can. Oh, she's. What, are you asleep, Aerith? Good gosh. We need to get Yuffie in the party, so we can start playing as her. I have so much that I can do now, but the most important thing is assess, because I don't think we've not fought a Spearhawk before, a concept I don't like. There's also a citripine fish. Don't like that either. Weak to a little bit of cold. Weak to a little bit of hot. Weak to a little bit of wind. We do have like a wind ability and... Hold on, wait, which one's which? You're weak to wind current.
It's on now. Here we go. You're mine.
There we go. Okay, hold on. We just want to cast the darn thing. And then we have to, like, do a killing blow from within Radiant Ward. Conjure a ward that grants invincibility while casting spells, strengthens Aerith's basic attack. Here we go. So now the only catch is we have to deliver the killing blow on that. Okay, Cloud. That's fine. I wasn't trying to accomplish anything there. That's okay. I'm not even mad. Not even upset. We are going to swap out Tifa for... Gosh, the menu to do this confuses me every single time. There we go. For Yuffie. And onward we go. Oh, these look like weird creatures that we should probably fight. Have we fought one of these? No. Alright. So, obviously I do want to play as Yuffie. I do. But also, we need to do this. We need to put down Radiant Ward. And then we need to do some killing.
Get ready.
Okay. That'll do.
Got it?
Okay, maybe we should use some of the other party members to weaken this thing first, because this isn't going super well. Or do we have any ice attacks? We don't. Okay, tell me how you're doing. Yuffie specializes in both close and ranged combat with her throwing star and ninja skills. Press square to strike a foe with her throwing star, holding it down to continue attacking while putting distance between her and the energy. Use triangle to launch her throwing star at an enemy. While it is launched, press square to activate Yuffie's ninjutsu. change the elemental affinity for this ranged attack with her elemental ninjutsu ability. The throwing star will return automatically after a certain amount of time, but can be retrieved either by pressing triangle again or holding the square button. So, yeah, we can throw it and then get some distance. Or we can do this, which is this is the way to go here. Because then we could go in and we can make that a ice ninjutsu. Which, wait, hold on. We don't know that ice is this thing's weakness. Where did I get that from? It's probably the opposite, because it actually shoots ice at people.
That's doing right.
You're weak to fire, aren't you? Fire and lightning.
Keep it together.
Wonderful. In that case, we don't have either of those things. We have air. That's not going to help us. We have rolling thunder. That might be a thing that we could use.
Too much?
Okay, we have to deliver the killing blow here. I don't know if we did. We got a proficiency bonus for it, so presumably we did.
Great. You've got this. You're in good hands now. Gonna pay.
There we go. And then get fire rolling.
Come on.
Switch back to Aerith for the killing blow, please. I think we did it again. I'm not sure if we did, though. It could have been one of the other party members. It's kind of a bit of a mess right now. This is probably not the best creatures to do this fight with. I don't know.
Sorry about that.
Remember, it has to be done with a basic attack, too.
Lend me your and we're safe.
Obtained a beast bone. Not what we were hoping for, but something. We were actually looking for a proficiency bonus, but I'll take your beast bone. Wait, is that a zipline? Can we actually use that as a zipline? This has nothing to do with the date we are currently on with Aerith and also the entire company who are for some reason accompanying us on this. We could have asked them to stay somewhere else besides here with us. But where's the fun in that, I suppose? Where's the fun in going on a date with just one girl where you can bring literally every person you know with you on the date with the girl? I hear a helicopter. What? That is a fabulous helicopter as well. Look at that thing. Okay, good for them. Let's see if we can go down this. Excuse me. Oh yeah, with the sword and everything. In C2 zipline. Sure. Where's the chocobo? Have we lost the chocobo? Did the chocobo go down the zipline as well? Or is it just sort of generally trailing behind us? Alright, lead on, little bird. I suppose I'll follow you yet again. Again, we are on a date. But it's fun. We've got free time. Howdy, Gilliam. Is it the middle of the night for you? Or is it early in the morning? Maybe it's time to just get up and embrace, you know, the fresh evening air. Oh, this is like a whole place. I mean, obviously this back here is where we need to be. There's like a weird sound effect there that sounds like static sometimes when you're collecting things. Like, I don't like it. $1:30 in the morning. Never mind. Do go back to sleep, I suppose. That's a bit early to be up, or late, depending on how you look at it.
By analyzing the Livestream data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip. This one appears to be within a derelict factory, abandoned after the Republic's fall. The facility is in a rather poor state. Exploring old ruins. Isn't it exciting?
Which Republic would this be? Surely not the Republic of Junon. That's on the other side of the ocean. Which Republic would be in existence on this side? Is this the Republic of Costa del Sol? I'm gonna need you to explain things to me here, Chadley. You can't just leave me hanging on these sorts of issues. Also, we're trying to go on a date right now. We are so close to the date location. We are almost there. We just need to go a little bit further on. Where's the chocobo? We left it down here. Actually, no, but really, where is the chocobo? There you are. Thank goodness. I was worried we might have just cooked the quest entirely. Is this a competing beach? Is this the open beach? Oh, could have taken a zip line. Is this the beach you can go to when you're not wearing beach wear? You hear that, Tifa? You could just be here in normal clothes. You don't need to be in this condition. Not that anyone is complaining. We're not quite there yet, though. And it looks like actually the beach we're supposed to be heading to is overrun by monsters.
Around here.
Yeah, probably, but we have to deal with the monsters. Are they actually just sending us on a mission to clear a beach for them? You were programming until now. Gilliam, did I know that you programmed, or is that news to me? You have to refresh my memory. Alright. Do we know what these guys are all about? We don't yet. Okay. Everybody's health is like in a really bad way after previous really bad combat encounters. You're not weak to anything. They slip into a defensive stance after taking a certain amount of damage. Good on them, I suppose. That's what I would do, too. Looks like they shoot out toxic bubbles, which, granted, Yuffie's doing a fantastic job of blocking against. Can we just do, like, a braver on this one?
Sure.
And then we need you to maybe heal yourself before you do anything else. Good gosh. You're playing with fire here, Aerith. You're dancing on death's doorstep, and I don't care for it. Radiant ward on yourself.
Don't worry. The planet's got it.
And then back to this.
This one's for you! Here it comes! That's it!
Remember, all we have to do is deal the killing blow. And we can use other spells in the meantime as well. If we wanted to use something like deal magic damage to nearby enemies, it only needs to be the killing blow that is done with a normal attack. We should probably also consider healing Cloud. The problem with playing as Aerith
You picked the right girl!
is that when you play as a character, everything on the field wants to attack that character, which I understand. Like, it makes sense from a fun perspective. You want to be, you know, it's just when you're a squishy character, you don't want that to happen.
And catch! This one's for you!
The one thing I don't want to do right now, I've accidentally become a frog. That is unfortunate. How long does this last? Not very long. Long enough that it makes sense for us to be Yuffie for a minute. Freezing pincers. Are they really not weak to anything? What do I need to be doing with you? Launch an attack, even when while mobilized or reeling from damage. Can use while airborne. That's a useful thing to have.
All right.
Keep it together.
I don't know if it counts if we attack as a frog. Oh, thank goodness.
One more shot! That's it!
Sorry.
Alright, nobody attack it. This one's on me. I've got to defeat it myself. Proficiency bonus gained. We did it, but unfortunately we are once again a frog.
Are you like ready for a smackdown? Here I go! Gotcha! Now, lend me your hat!
It's okay, we have to defeat things as Yuffie as well, I believe. Well!
I can fix this.
No, we can't! When your current party members are in dire straits, you can call upon other comrades to execute a synergy ability once per battle. That's new. I haven't had that pop up before. Open the commands menu with X and press triangle, a backline command, to select an ability. Interesting. Okay. Savage Assault. That sounds good.
Lead the way.
And our relationship with Red 13 has changed as a result of doing that, which hopefully means that we are closer and better friends than we've ever been before. Thought for sure we were about to just die there, because I just kept letting it hit me.
All right, seashells. Ready or not, here we come.
What do you mean fast travel is unavailable? Who asked?
Then search.
Sounds good. Back on the birds we go.
From a high-tech country? Is that a requirement for living in a high-tech country? You just have to know how to code? You're not gonna get through life unless you can do some programming. A search for seashells while enjoying a date with Aerith on Chocoback. Yeah, I get the general idea of what we're doing here. Again, though, everyone is here. This is the worst date I've ever been. Nah, it's not true. Now, the worst date I ever went on was the one where the girl opened or ordered Dr. Pepper in a very specific way that made me feel uncomfortable and a little bit embarrassed. She like ordered Dr. Pepper with like 3 ice cubes and the straw with like the paper still on or something like that. It was like a very particular order, and the guy looked at me and I was like, I don't know, man. I'm already regretting this decision. All right, trust me, I apologize. If there's 4 ice cubes in there, I'm not giving you any grief over it. Your tip's gonna be good regardless, okay? Trust me, I promise. How many seashells do we need? Oh, this is not the shell you're looking for. We've not even found a single one. Well, are we gonna find seashells over here on a rock? Also, are we gonna be able to dig through that as a chocobo? Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Whoa!
There we go.
I don't think I've ever seen a shell this big before. If these things are all this size, I bet the suckers who live in them would make for good eating.
No comment.
Taste.
We could ask a local, but you don't strike me as the type to care all that much. It's so teeny tiny.
You know, a lot of troopers take half a shell with them when they head out on missions.
I know where this is going. It's meant to be a keepsake for their partner, right? A symbol of their undying love.
And an omen of death for the trooper if anyone else sees either one. Some people say.
Oh, that took a turn.
Yep, that's sad. This looks like a living thing. It is a living thing! We're back in a combat encounter and everyone's about to die! This is the worst thing that we could have possibly done. We've made a horrific mistake.
You're killing me here!
Come on.
Fortunately, we really don't have anything that can heal us, but we can go ahead and take a high potion. And that gets us somewhere. And then we could throw another high potion to Cloud. Or I guess to Aerith, because her need is actually greater right now. Cloud can go ahead and do, I don't know, like a focus thrust on this thing.
Not looking good.
So now, oh, hold on, what is that? Looks like it's going to shoot off like an icy spell of some kind. Yeah, we're just going to keep rolling till we're well out of the way. And then toss him another one. Don't we have one that'll raise everybody's missed high potion? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Get everybody feeling good again. Well, Yuffie, that's on me. I did not realize that your thing was still out there. I apologize. What else have we got? We got Art of War. Buffet an enemy with blows. Momentarily vanish to evade an attack. That's a good one that we need to use more. Blindside, though. Aerith, you should cast Radiant Ward on yourself.
Little, don't let me down.
It's on you.
I'll take care of them. Was that it? We'll make it quick.
I think we might have also just finished maxing out this particular weapon. I always call it maxing out. We've got proficiency. We did the proficiency, I think. But we're going to go ahead and try to defeat this thing with basic attacks.
That'll do.
See, it makes me nervous when it gets close, when it starts heading this way.
Here it comes. Mind backing off a bit?
Okay, there we go. Defeat it with the one... No, I think Cloud got it! Okay, but we do need to go ahead and check. Because it looked like... What am I on? Combat? No. Hey, we got it! Okay, if we want to, we can now switch her back to either of these. Both of which have higher magical attacks. Which is probably more so where we want to have her right now. So we're going to switch her back to the Timeless Rod. And then I didn't even pay attention to what we were doing with Yuffie. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we can equip on her. We have the Kupo Charm that no one currently has, which increases the amount of materials collected and increases your max HP. We have the Revival Earrings. What does this do? Increase max HP. Headband, what does that do? It grants immunity to sleep. She has an ability that will let her do an attack under certain circumstances. I don't think that sleep was one of them. Spirit and MP. We've got a lot of interesting ones. We're going to go ahead and just give her headband. Why not? The old beast bracelet is fine. I don't really care all that much. What do I need to do to get proficiency? Finish off an enemy? We can do that. And then let's talk materia. Do we have any spare? We do. We have Titan. You have Titan now. HP up and steel. Assess. All of these make sense for her. Ice, wind, fills the ATB gauge after blocking with perfect timing, or applies the regen status effect after blocking with perfect timing. We will never actually manage that, but we'll go ahead and equip it. And then we will also give her... What have we got? What have we got? What have we got here? I'd like to give her something that no one else has. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. Just give her a luck up. And... no one else has a morph. And we never use it. We need to remember to use morph. Morph is fun. We should probably be training up an MP material. MP up. Doesn't make any sense for her to have it, though. She already has, I think, an HP up. She doesn't need 2 of them. That would be silly. We'll give her a morph. I don't care. Just something to get us back out of this menu. And then with Cloud, we now have, and I'm just realizing this, with his weapon, he's got the Rune Blade right now, which we could switch out of it, but I don't think we will. I mean, an additional 9 to basic attacks while losing 30 to magic, we might as well just keep the Rune Blade. But the Rune Blade can now have 2 of these. So what do we got right there? Increases attack by 20. We can also increase magic attack by 20. Increase damage to discrete enemy parts, increase synergy skill and synergy ability damage, or restore small amount of HP and MP when staggering a foe. That's the one. That is the one. That's the one we're going with. We've decided. Let's get back in there. Everything is expensive, so the only way to survive and live good is in high tech or being a lawyer or politician. That's not too different than around here. It's hard to say things like that about the country as a whole. Like, America is such a large, like, physically large location. It's hard to generalize, like, oh, in America you have to do this or this. It's like, that's not going to stick. Because it's like when I hear people, younger people, complain about, I'll never be able to afford a house. It's like, where are you trying to buy your house at? Okay, are you trying to buy it in the middle of New York City? Are you trying to buy it in the middle of Los Angeles? Are you trying to buy it in the middle of, you know, some big, like, you can move to South Dakota and buy a house. It'll be very affordable, and you can get a good job. But it's not going to be the job you went to college for. A lot of young people got deceived into this delusion that you have to go to college, which was born from generational trauma of the Great Depression, basically, where your parents are like forcing, you got to go get $100,000 in debt. It's the only way you'll get a good job. I saw a statistic the other day that 50% of college graduates are working jobs that don't require a degree. I would argue the number is higher because a lot of jobs that require a degree don't really require a degree. It's just like this artificial form of trying to filter out the wheat from the chaff, if you will. They're like, we only want a certain class of person working here, so we're going to require a degree even though it has nothing to do with the job. A lot of bigger businesses do this, but that's the problem. There's no money in those jobs, right? Everyone goes to college and they get a degree in a job that is useless, that even if they get it, they're not going to get paid as much as they've tricked themselves into thinking. When what they should do, a lot of people out of college should go to a trade school, learn how to weld, and go be a welder and make 150 grand a year, basically being self-employed and just doing contract work, or something along those lines. I've gone way off on a tangent, though. Israel's the second most expensive country in the world. I didn't know that. Kind of makes sense, though. It's in a bit of a precarious location, so I imagine nothing comes by there easily. But interesting to know that you 90% of the high-tech jobs are in Tel Aviv. Okay. Interesting to know. I guess maybe you told me that you programmed before. I didn't know it. I got nowhere to go with that. There was like a thought in my mind, and as I was trying to say it, it flew away. Like a little bird hopped out of the nest, and I said, look, a bird. And before I could point, it just soared off into the trees. It'll come back to me in about an hour and a half. I'll remember what it was I was going to say. Until then, are we done with our date? What's going on? We need to find one more shell. That's what we're doing. Nope, it's another monster, and we've still not healed up. I gotta stop doing this. I need to stop putting us in this situation. This is absolutely my own fault. I am the cause of all of our problems. Leave her alone!
Lend me your strength. You're killing me. Got you now. Here I go. Got you now. Get lost.
That's fun.
You're going down.
Okay. Yep, learning this is a thing that we can do. It's not super useful, but it's something I didn't know that we could do. Sorry, how do you fight this thing? They slip into a defensive stance after taking a certain amount of damage, rendering frontal attacks ineffective. Fire damage will break their stance. If left uninterrupted, they will strengthen. Okay. Sorry. So, might not be super useful, but we're gonna just get fire ninjutsu going. It didn't specifically say that would like stagger them to any effective degree, but if at any point that can be useful, we might as well just have it going. And also, we're gonna do. Hold on, is it about to attack me? Brumal form? Oh no, we just brumal formed into the darn thing. That's not how that's supposed to work. Let me deliver the killing blow, please. Yes! I don't think we actually got that, though. It did not appear as though the game registered that we did the killing blow, which probably means that we didn't. Should I be paying more attention when I sniff something out to make sure... See, okay, that had like a puff of claws, which has me suspicious as to what's going to be here when we start digging. Finally! Is that the last item? This is not the shell you're looking for. This is the world's longest date. How long are we expected to be here? No, I don't want to stop searching for shells. This had better be it. The heck? Where's it taking me? Is that the location right there? Again, it's... That's like something buried. That's like a creature. No, it's not. Shell? This is not the shell you're looking for. Again, how much did they bury here? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we are as a party. Oh, good night, Gilliam. Thanks for tuning in. Come back later if I can remember what it was I was gonna say. You can catch it in the archive.
Nice, a conch. Decent size one too.
Not the shell we're looking for, though. Oh no, it is. Okay.
That should just about do it. Okay, ready to go?
Are you sure?
Really? Leaving the decision to me? What about you, Cloud? Are you sure?
I just realized she rides side saddle. Has she been doing this the whole
You're
game?
supposed to blurt out. I don't want to go back. I want to stay here with you. This date's DOA otherwise.
Okay, now you're just being mean.
I'm not trying to be mean. Sorry.
Yeah, we are the most awkward couple imaginable, aren't we? Aerith's like this little jokester sort of tease, and Cloud's an idiot.
My sensors indicate the presence of a unique life form.
Cloud is way too dumb to pick up on it. It's not that he's dumb, it's that he's just not experienced with women to any extent. What do you mean he couldn't find anything? Get out of here, what are you talking about? Handfuls of gold dust. Probably used in crafting. Speaking of, I hate to do this, I hate to derail the date, but we should go to item transmuter real quick and see if there's anything new that we can craft that we've never crafted before. And we've never crafted an enhanced Weiss Fox bracelet. We've never crafted... that's pretty much everything. Although we can make another mixed high potion, which is good. Or should we make a mist high potion? I don't think you can do mixed potions. These mist potions are fantastic. I like them. I would rather have these than regular high potions. Just get everyone healed up when we do that. Gold needle. It now requires fewer materials to transmute. What can it be used for? Cures purification, or petrification even, which is a very different thing than what I just said. Also, we can make Planet's Favor now. We can make our own Planet's Favor using Planet's Blessings and Sage, which apparently we have a lot of Planet's Blessings. So we should probably start using those. We're about to run out of Sage, though, is the only issue. Yuffie kind of looks irritated. I don't know if that's just because of the performance mode's like less than stellar visual fidelity, But she kind of looked a little bit irritated with being subjected to that. Can we just, like, book it through these guys and not get sucked into their world? Can we just not do combat with everything on the road? Also, how is that that location supposed to be accessible for dates? Are you generally expected, if you go to that beach, to have to fight monsters along the way? I'm not sure about that, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really sure if that's the best idea. I want to get someone on that.
So, happen to find any neat shells out there? How was the beach? Romantic?
Ooh. Should we give them in different orders? Which of these shells will you hand over? The Gigantopod shell seems like the best one to hand over.
Whoa.
Huge, right?
Dang. That thing belongs in a museum or something. I can't help but wonder what is making her smile from ear to ear like that.
Cloud wishes he heard a conversation held like this.
Ha! I've got it! Inspiration has finally struck. I know what to make. But before I go, swing by the fashion showcase. We want you front row center. See you there!
So somehow this day and the events that transpired therein
Next time we need a chocobo,
has inspired. Okay. Cloud.
would make it that much easier to take in all the scenery.
Cloud,
I'm
please.
still steering.
Cloud, why are you like this, man? Just get a clue, dude. Come on. What I was trying to say is... Man, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, somehow, this date that we've gone on and the events that transpired therein have given them inspiration for some sort of outfit, I suppose. Excuse me, everyone. I'm not even concerned about smashing into things at the moment. I don't care what kind of a nuisance I am. I just need to get to this fashion show. Is it going to be down there? Oh, look, that's the one we left here earlier. Now, how come sometimes they hang around? Hey, I know those guys! That's the gym boys back there! The pirate one makes sense. I can see where the inspiration for it came from.
Wanna shoot your shot? This swimsuit's got perfect aim.
I'm not sure about the other two.
Game. But you'll never lose
Red
in
13.
this winning ensemble.
Okay.
Wanna land a big catch? With this look, it'll be hook, line, and sinker.
It's the gym boys and girl.
My friends, who among you doesn't ache for that perfect swimsuit physique?
You wanna get ripped? You want a hot bod? Then you better train with the best of the best!
You better work. Oh.
Join our gym and muscle maximize.
What, in Midgar, or have you opened a new local chapter? I want it to be that. I want there to be a new local chapter. It's a bit weird that we're seeing literally everyone we knew
What did
from
you think of the
Midgar.
show? You were the inspo after all.
It's like everyone evacuated the city. I don't blame
But
them,
the two
actually.
of us didn't do anything inspo-worthy. We just had fun.
That's what we wanted. Happy couples get us inspired and fired up.
Exactly. This place is more than just a vacation.
I gotta say, that pirate outfit is
It's a
something,
paradise
isn't
where
it?
people come to create lifelong memories. And making sure they do is what we do best.
So next time you swing by, promise to frolic in the waters.
Bask in the sun.
Enjoy our town to its fullest and leave with a smile.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Cloud?
Hey, what's up?
You trade the city for the beach too?
What are you doing here?
Relaxing, really. We're on our yearly beach retreat.
Yearly.
And commissioning this year's new singlets from these talented young women. Oh, right. That reminds me. Stop by the training facility when you have a moment. We're in need of your particular skills.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's that located? Updated versions of Pirate Rampage and Run Wild are now available to play at any time, with new prizes and aim for even higher scores in these revamped games. I will do that for sure. Are you kidding me? I was kind of hoping at the end of that, me and Aerith's relationship meter would be off the chart, but apparently that is not quite how it
I'm expecting
works.
lots of lovebirds next season. We should call our new design
Excuse me?
the Romantico.
No, I'm not trying to talk to you again. No offense.
People are going crazy for the new designs.
I wasn't really trying to talk to you either. There we
I wonder
go.
if there's a market for doggy swimsuits.
That's what I was asking about earlier. I want to get a suit for Red 13.
Furry friend would mind modeling for me?
First off, let's not call him that, okay? We don't presume to know what he does in his
I
free
just
time.
hope we can make enough to meet the demand.
Me too. I think that's everything we can do here on the beach. How do we get back to the map? Get me off of this screen. It said there's more quests to do around here. Something tells me we're going to have to go check in back here in order to find them. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, no, it's bad. It's a bit arbitrary. Also, it does say down there, like, under my body, how far we've traveled on this thing, and I somehow missed that earlier. But it is right there. It's unmissable. So earlier when I was asking, I can't even use the excuse that I can't see it under my face, because obviously I can see the actual stream. Also, it kind of seems like we could have the full 4 kilometers really quickly if I just did like a couple of loops of town. We're not going to do that, though. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at what we've got on the agenda. What are my options? Okay, the Saga of the Seaside Inn. Johnny's Seaside Inn is currently undergoing a complete renovation to better cater to you, our beloved customers, and, we could use a little help. Help that isn't me. And by me, I mean we. And by we, I mean, it's easier to explain when you meet the gang. And by you, I mean my one true boy, Cloud. Don't leave me hanging. I asked if we were going to be able to help fix up Johnny's place. I'm excited about this. Bodybuilders in a bind. It's time to muscle maximize, or at least it was until a bunch of fiends showed up and started scaring our members. Even the most passionate builder would struggle to get into the rhythm with those things hanging around, so we need an able-bodied merc to come save the day and our gains. We'll accept both. This is the one I actually want to track first, although honestly the one I want to track right now is getting this up too. So again, you can't see where I'm at. We're at 3,280, about to be 3,300. So we're going to go check on Johnny, and we're not going to like super cheese this or anything. There's really no reason to. I have a feeling once we're done with these 2 quests, this will also be completed, because it's already at 3490, 35, we're only 500 meters away. Hopefully this is here when we come back. It sort of sucks that you can't take those outside of Costa del Sol. I would go through the entire game on the back of a wheelie. Also, I can't wait for this game to drop on PC. I can't wait for modders to start like crisscrossing the different features. I cannot wait to play Final Fantasy Rebirth, or Remake, with a wheelie. That's going to be fantastic.
Hang loose. Looks like another fine day in paradise. Shall we commemorate it with a photo?
Absolutely. Strike your pose, Cloud. Why is he so good? Why is he so naturally gifted? Why does he know how to just do that?
Your eye as well? Figured it might. While it's a far cry from the 5-star hotels on Main Street, it has a certain appeal. I suspect this area has a plethora of photogenic spots.
Probably. There's no shot that he wants a picture from inside of here, though. No, I didn't think so. He wants it down there by that beach we previously visited, the cursed one. Isn't this... Who is this?
I think I want to share a bed with rats.
Oh, dear. That's a customer. What happened to the guy who was kind of creeping around outside that one time? Where did he go? Is he still around here being a bit of a nuisance? Johnny? Oh. No. Okay. He's even looking at us like, guys, what are you doing? Sorry, Johnny. I was confused. I guess this makes more sense. You're still looking a bit beat up, brother.
Or did you just miss the unbeatable ambiance of my seaside paradise? Either way, I'm glad you're here, because I was actually hoping to ask you for a little favor. As you know, your boy's debt-free. Figured I'd make the most of my financial solvency and give the inn a total makeover.
Okay, being debt-free doesn't mean that you have money, though.
You short on hands?
Ah, if only, my dear bro.
Yeah, he needs money.
Kind of the opposite problem.
This is the game's money sink, hopefully. That's the problem with Remake.
Johnny, a name thou hast claimed as thine. But if thou truly Johnny be, then who, pray tell, am I? So yeah, it's your classic existential crisis. You get the idea.
No, I don't. And I'm glad you're here with me to be just as confused.
Beds have all been made. What's next?
Huh?
Oh, hey, bro. I told you to stay out of sight. You're just gonna confuse them. Aren't you supposed to be out shopping anyway? Go on, shoot!
Is this...
How come he gets to talk to my bro and I don't? So unfair.
Is this one of the, like, Johnny...
See what I have to deal with?
Mystic mumbo-jumbo things from previously? You a ninja? Why is it phrased like that? You a ninja? I think, is this like... Remember, she made a bunch of fake... sort of distraction copies of Johnny somehow, using her magical ninja powers. That's how that worked, right there. I wonder if that's one of them, you a ninja, is a great question.
This wouldn't have anything to do with me using my ninja skills to create a bunch of clones, would it?
Turns out a few of them managed to stick around somehow. And I think they might have even multiplied.
I mean,
how?
I never doubted my amazing abilities, but even I didn't realize I was capable of doing that.
Yeah, congratulations,
Hey,
you've created life.
At least you aren't short-staffed.
Oh, but I am. I sent a crew to fetch materials and haven't heard a word from them since. Turns out I can't rely on myself. My other selves. I'm begging you, bro. You gotta help me out here. A Johnny's a wild beast that can't be tamed. You know that. There's no telling what sort of havoc these bad boys might wreak.
I just realized something.
Maybe we should lend him a hand?
I don't know if it's different on her regular outfit, but she's finally got the top button of her shorts buttoned. I just now realized.
I sent them off to the Costa Falls to look for materials.
And she's got a belt. God bless her.
I want to start there.
But it might be different in her regular outfit. I have no idea. Hold on, what are we doing? Take down... Hold on, what am I doing? Taking out Johnny's clones? What am I... Track down the Johnnies at the Costa Falls. Absolutely, I will do that. Of course I will. Are you kidding? I'd love to. That's exactly what we need to go do. We need to go track down all of the Johnnies. It'll be a good time. Hold on just a second. I'm actually curious how many there are. The idea of them, like, multiplying is scary, because I'd like to know how. I also want to know how exactly these ninja powers work. If you could just ninja up a bunch of copies of someone, and they're real and exist in the world and are capable of thought and action, how did Wutai lose a war? If that is something they are capable of, would they not have simply made a whole bunch of their top ninjas? Not Yuffie, she was a little child during the war. She's still a literal child. What I'm saying is, wouldn't you just take the best guy you got on the front lines and make about 48 of him? And then, well, you need more than that, maybe 48,000. If you have enough ninjas who can do enough copies, I don't see how any war is losable at that point. Also, we're now up to 3811.95. So I don't actually need to rent the Chocobo, do I? I can just hop on it? I thought I had like a membership card. Yeah. Does that count as catching the region's Pokemon? Why do I keep calling the Chocobos Pokemon? I think it's the concept of catching them that's got that stuck in my brain. Because we do have to catch them all, eventually. Now, are all the Johnnies just hanging out here having a good time? Are they having some kind of party? I do see a couple of them over there. Hold on, we need to deal with these monsters first. But actually, no, we don't. Because we have yet to sit down and heal anywhere. So we're actually still very close to being dead right now. There's only two of them here.
Stop, my bro! What are you doing here?
That is a nightmare. Why do they have little leaves on their head?
Sent me to check on you guys. Help you find material.
Are they like plants?
Oh, that was pretty smart of me. No one knows me better than myself.
This whole synchronized talking thing is kind of creepy.
We had actually already gathered everything we needed, but then we ran into some fiends and had to zipline for our lives. So unless they took our stuff for some weird reason, everything should still be right where we dropped it. We think. You'll help us get it all back, won't you, bro?
I think of the group here, we're more qualified to get stuff from fiends than a couple of Johnnies. I love the Johnnies too, don't get me wrong, in concept and in practice, but I think that we're probably better suited for the task.
We'd be so scared we'd run.
Where's the zip line?
With just us. Oh, maybe I could make some clones of me and you to help out.
Yes!
That is a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
You meant to say terrific idea?
Yeah, that one.
Come on, Cloud. Just imagine how much fun it could be.
I don't actually know where they ziplined from, unless it's from, like, up there, maybe? Fellas, where's your stuff? Where's your stuff?
So, you find anything, bro?
No, I need to know where they are first. There we go.
They ought to be all around the zip lines, right where we dropped them. You'd be doing us a solid by tracking him down.
I see.
Come on.
Are you still talking right now, Yuffie? Please stop. How are we... Alright.
No, not fun.
Okay, that's a slight buff to health. At least we're a little bit less likely to die now. Also, we should probably check what her different weapons do. We don't have the Savage Dagger fully proficiented just yet. I guess it doesn't say finish off an enemy with a regular attack. All we have to do is finish off an enemy. So we can finish them off in any way we want to. This one has better attack but less magic attack. I think for her, better attack would probably be the better move. I know there are other stats to consider, and also like the counts for things like, oops, sorry, how many ATB, how many materia. My brain is all foggy today. I'm not thinking clearly, and I don't know why. I think I'm just tired because I was up late and then up early. So I was up into the wee hours, and then I had to get up from the sleep I did get earlier than normal. So my brain feels like it's just ever so slightly melty, which does happen from time to time. Sorry. Fire. That's the move. Okay, that's unfortunate. Did I need to read something about their ability to... Oh, you have been petrified. Taking a certain amount of damage while in this state will turn you to stone, rendering you incapacitated. Avoid damage until the status wears off, or cure the ailment with Esuna, remedies, or other spells or items with similar effects. We don't have Esuna. So all we can hope to do now is, I guess, defeat this thing.
No escape. Deal with that.
I'll take care of him. Here it comes. Tagging out.
Mike, keep it together.
I'm your one-stop slobbering shop. Stay strong.
Can we just not hit this stupid thing? Exploiting their elemental weakness will pressure them. They will also become pressured when attempting to cast spells while silenced. They cannot be attacked while flitting through the air, so patience is key. In that case, you are weak to fire as well. Did not mean to Brumal form. That was a waste of my ATB charge. What I wanted to do, I wanted to throw this, and then switch it over to fire.
Let's turn up the grill.
And now we can finish this thing off.
Now you're in for it. That's a good word.
It looks like we finished off both of those by ourselves.
Legendary.
Yeah, that fight did not go over well. That was not one of our better performances. And by we, I mean me. I take responsibility for it. So Johnny's stuff is bound to be like lying around here somewhere. Literally right there. Should we take another mist potion real quick? I'm gonna hate to take one of these, only to realize that somewhere in this vicinity there's actually a bench we can go sit on. Potions. There's 8 of these things we're supposed to collect? So we have to figure out where, like, all of the zip lines are. This is 2 of them. We found another one down here. It zips down to that beach where we have to go anyway to take a photo. So we might as well go and explore that. They're not marked on the map by perchance, are they? What are you? Jules request. Is that where the bodybuilders are? Is that where they hang out? Alright. We could be on Chocobo back right now, but I'll tell you what, it kind of sounds like it's going to be silly to focus on trying to find all of these zip lines. What we might as well do is everything else that we've got and just find the zip lines as we go. That's probably a more sensible way to spend our time. I do know where this one is, which is why we're beelining for it. But then I think the other ones, if I had to guess, they're probably spread out all over the place. At least you can see them from a distance to some extent. I think that's the factory where we can go dig something up. Oh, okay, this is not the one I was expecting. There's one over there that goes straight down to the beach. No, it's right there. I think with this we'll be, what, halfway there? Yeah. It seems to me like just continuing in that direction. Oh, there's another one right there. Maybe we should go ahead and beeline to it. I don't know. I kind of want to go down here to this one. And go ahead and grab that photo while we're in the area. And then we can probably work our way back up to whatever that one is over there. What do you mean area of interest discovered? Have we not just been down here earlier? I guess we didn't do whatever this is. Looks like there's 3 chests here also to collect. So it makes all the sense in the world to just go ahead and do that again. We're going to maximize the efficiency of our time. We're going to get all 3 chests while we're here. Then we're going to go take the photo. Then we're going to head up. And it's interesting the decision they've made to have you use the PlayStation camera for this. When they do have a built-in camera for that side quest we did where we go take pictures of Cactar. Why not just have it all be the in-game camera instead of taking screenshots with your PlayStation? Unless that was a request from Sony, like, hey, everybody's got these capture cards. Nobody ever wants to use the built-in snapshot feature. Could you do something about that? This is Sony calling. Could you please integrate some form of photography into your game that uses the screenshot function? We've already built a camera. Maybe use that one for a side quest, but have the main one use the photography feature. Hi, this is Bill with Sony, please. I'm asking very nicely. We'll give you a bonus. Looks like getting to this one is going to be a puzzle. Possibly. We've got to find the entrance to this underground layer here. Wonder how far out we can swim. Do you reckon... So I was thinking about this earlier, right? I don't know how extensive the world is here. I do know that there were some things announced before the game's release. Like, I know we don't go to Wutai in this game. And I know we don't go to Rocket Town. So, do you think that maybe they'll save those for the last game, instead of having us retread places we've already been? But also, do you think there's a possibility they might have underwater exploration? I know that the company eventually, we get... I don't remember where we get this in the story, but we do eventually get a submarine. So I don't know if that's in this game or not. What I mean is, like, actually dive underwater and explore things. Just as a way to flesh out what is left of the regions we can explore. Because it sort of seems like this game's got most of Gaia in it. Like, again, we're missing a couple of different spots. But that's not much. Also, what the heck happened over here? Are these restrooms? Did they used to be? Something bad has happened to them. Are these like outhouses? They have tile walls? They're little showers. This beach is not kept up well, is it? They have not been looking after this place. Alright, where do I take photos at here? I guess up on top. Yeah, here we go. That is a lovely view, I suppose, unless I'm supposed to be taking a picture in that direction. But that seems a little bit unlikely. Let's get rid of Cloud. So we've got sort of a more boring shot this direction, which is the one we're going to take. Take screenshot. The game's okay with it. It says that's good enough. What happens if you delete the screenshot before you go back to snaps? Does it still, like... Because it's not like you actually open up your game files and show him the picture, right? Surely it's just a flag now on our account that says, yeah, photo taken. I think we already did that one up there. So now we got this one here, which... I don't know. Here's the thing. We definitely saw a zip line in this direction. It could be this one. I don't know if we saw one further along. I feel like it's probably this one right here. Getting to it, though, might be the real tricky bit. Oh, hey, little fella. I guess we've probably, in quotes, caught the region's local chocobo. I'm assuming that what we actually did was we just rented one, but I think that's probably how it works for this region, maybe? I don't know. I'm making that up. That could be completely false. How far are you leading me right now? This is a bizarre place for a chocobo stop. It's in the middle of nowhere. I guess, you know what? It's protected from the elements. You know, it's got big rock walls surrounding it on most sides, so... And it's kind of in a little bit of a valley. The wind is never going to be that bad. You might be able to weather something like a hurricane down here. Probably not, though. Wouldn't advise trying. Alright, I see there's one there, so I know where 6 and 7 are located. I want to fight these guys, though. Actually, hold on. No, we've only gotten 4, haven't we? So we know where 5 and 6 are located. Do we know anything about this guy? Terpsichore. Sounds like something your mom warns you about.
Too bad.
Don't talk to the Terpsichorists. Everything here is weak to ice.
It's on you.
So if you've got this, here I go! Get lost! One more shot! Never saw that one, did ya? Got you now! Here I go!
We can do a summon. We have not actually seen Titan summoned yet. And we're not going to right now because we're just carrying on. Also, we never got Phoenix. I said we would go back and try to get Phoenix. We've not done it yet. There's another chocobo stop ahead, apparently. We're going to run up here and do this first. This is such a peaceful environment. This truly is peak of gaming, isn't it? It kind of sucks that other studios can't figure this out. You know, I know Sony has recently announced that they're changing their strategy because single-player games aren't viable anymore. We've got to invest in these billion-dollar, online always, microtransaction-heavy, live service games. Most of which fail. The vast majority of which fail because no one wants them. And then you've got this game. I bought this game full price on day one, and I knew I would love it, and I do. And when it comes out on PC, I'm going to buy it again at full price day one. And I'm going to try to play it again on my Steam Deck, and it's going to be great then too. It's just a shame that other studios can't figure out sort of the basic reality of what people actually want from games. I feel like consumers tell them all the time what they want. They're just too dumb to listen. They're sadly too stupid to understand. I'll tell you what it is. It's when you're publicly owned, you have to make profits. And investors are idiots. Investors see a Fortnite and go, why don't we have a Fortnite? Can't we make Fortnite at home?
Don't overdo it.
The honest truth, I've long believed this. The average investor has a lot of money, but they are unintelligent. They're very stupid people, and they only understand the concept of make profit, and they look at things that make profit, and then they make profit. And the other thing you have to understand is that the average investor doesn't care about the success, long-term success of a company. When you buy stock in a company as an investor, you're generally the only thing you care about is making money back on that, investment. How do you do that? You sell it. So when you buy low, you want the company to go up so you can sell high. And we got the blindside ability. You want it to go back up so you can sell it again. You don't want the company to do well long term. You just want to sell for more than you bought it for. It's not about holding on to the stock and collecting dividends for 40 years. No investors do that. That's the idea of the stock market. That's why the stock market was created, so that you could invest in a company up front and then long-term collect dividends over the course of your lifetime. But then what it became was, no, you got to buy low and then sell high, and then buy more low and then sell more high. And it's just this constant cycle that leads to really stupid people who are also very greedy, who just invest in a company when they're low, pump them up as much as they can, and then get out. And who cares about what happens tomorrow? If the company collapses, whatever, I got out with my money. That's all that matters. And that is why if you go public, your company cannot last forever. It is eventually going to fail because you have stupid investors showing up to these meetings and making these stupid demands because they don't care about the long-term viability of your company. They just want it to make a lot of money in the short term so that they can then flip it and bail. So they're not, even if you work for the company and you're invested in it as like the CEO or even like a low-level employee, you have to understand the people actually in charge, the people who own the stocks, they don't care about whether or not you have a job tomorrow. They don't care whether or not the business exists tomorrow. All that matters is today, we're up 20%. I'm selling everything and moving on to the next one. That's why the stock market actually doesn't work, is because it's just not being used as intended. What am I doing with you, Savage Dagger? Did we decide to switch back? I think we did. Yeah, we're also going to get one additional materia slot for doing that. Allows you to... oh, what is this? Innervation materia. Allows you to use physical and magic defense-reducing spells. Deep Protect and D-Shell. Right, okay. And then we can also give you Fire Up, Lightning Up. Applies the Bravery status effect after successfully stealing. I don't know what Bravery does, but we'll equip it and we'll try stealing. That's something else we never do. We never do Bravery, we never do Morph. We really should consider doing both of those. It's just a matter of me remembering to do it, which historically, I'm not good at remembering to do mechanics in video games. Just go track down Hal Rondo and ask him what it was like trying to remember, get me to remember that I could do certain things in certain Kingdom Hearts games. It is an impossible task that is not to be taken on by the faint of heart. I lack the ability. Also, I've apparently climbed too high. This is not where the controls are. Here they go. It was a bit of a puzzle to find these. I'm okay. I'm fine. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. That's what matters at the end of the day. Didn't even really take in what we had all discovered there. What do we got going on around here? We got another zip line. It's convenient. I think we've already done this one though. I guess that's why it's on the map. I guess they don't show up until you've gone up to them. Well, we've got another one. That's the one we just researched, so we know that there's another one over here. Nice, Cloud. Beautiful. You got very springy legs. Good on you. This will be the next one. I think this will be number 6, if I remember properly. That's probably one up there. I'm happy we're getting so much done on this little trip. Oh, this guy. Alright, yeah, we might as well follow him. Everything tends to be on the way. This game is laid out in such a way. Oh my gosh, that's so far away, little dude. Hold on, we'll meet you there in a minute, okay? I promise. We just gotta do one quick little thing. So far, everything we've done since we've left Costa del Sol, just to explore the surrounding territory, has been just one thing perfectly leading to another, which I really appreciate. Again, game design at its finest. Other people wish they could get it this good. Is that one we've gone to before? It doesn't look like it. The sign is still knocked down. So we got 2 more to locate. Wasn't there one coming down from here going somewhere? Aha. So we've got 1 more to locate after this. Maybe we'll be able to see it if we stand on that rock back there. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's the one we were just at, isn't it? Yeah, that's that one right there. Okay, that's not it. It'll be the one that we see that when we look in the mini-map, we'll be able to tell we haven't been to. That one. Yeah, right up there. We even said that was probably one. I guess we can stop in and talk to the gym bros while we're here. Oh yeah, it looks like they just moved everything here. Do they have pictures of themselves by chance, or are these just random people? Be the best! It would have been better if it was them.
Squat through the pain of tears and never stop!
What?
Glad you could make it, Cloud.
This is definitely
once a year we take a retreat.
A Zack sort of place.
Nothing like getting some gains in the great outdoors. What do you say? Care to sweat with us?
I think I would. I haven't done a proper workout in forever.
Well, we'll happily help you both become your best selves. Train with us as long as you like.
You mean it? Well, I might just take you up on that.
Here's a question for you, Cloud. What would you say is the key to a good workout?
Ooh. Training equipment, a post-workout meal, an unwavering resolve for gains. That one.
Fair enough. The heart is the strongest muscle. But I'm not too concerned about that. As you know, our passion for getting pumped up is second to none. Now let's get down to business, shall we? The reason I wanted you to stop by? Monsters have been spotted skulking around the...
I like that every single side quest we've picked up so far has emphasized a different party member. So we had Cloud and Aerith going on a date. We got Cloud and Aerith with the workout boys. We got Cloud and Yuffie helping out the Johnnies. I can't wait to see what we get with Cloud and Barrett, and then Cloud and Red 13, assuming we get something. But to defeat the fiends near the training gem. I don't know if we'll do that immediately, because we got...
Kick some ass.
I mean, we could go ahead and do that. Is he referring to these right here?
Used to work up a sweat, and now I've got one.
Wonder what little Tifa would say.
I think she'd be pretty proud.
Immediately, Tifa's no longer in the party, which is possibly problematic, considering the whole point of this is that it's our quest together. We could swap her in. I mean, how much is Aerith actually doing? Granted, Tifa's like back over there doing stuff, so it's not like she's not involved at all.
Time to kick some butt. At least put up a fight. Someone need a rest?
We're just doing incredible right now. I think most of this is just all... oh, Tifa is getting involved. At least visually speaking. Unleash a lightning attack, magic attack. I don't know if that's like effective against this, considering it tends to be a bit of an ice enemy. Do we have anything that's ice related? We haven't seen her do her limit yet. Oh shoot, you know what we gotta do? Okay, I'll tell you what we gotta do. First things first, we're gonna stagger it. And then I can't imagine it'll have anything useful. But we are going to go ahead. Be staggered, darn you. Be staggered. Thank you. We're going to try to steal from it, because we've not used steal this entire time. Jake Yates! Hey, let me know. Do I sound good? Can you hear me? Does the audio work? Gilliam didn't say it didn't earlier, so I'm assuming it did. Did I just do assess again by mistake? I did not mean to do assess. I was trying to do steal. Can we do morph now? Is it weak enough to morph? Enemy is too healthy to morph. Well, it's going to be too close to death the next time we try.
Here I go!
It's doing a fabulous job of healing itself. It is not dying. It will not die. Is it weak enough now to be morphed? What did we get out of that?
Yes.
What?
What did we turn it into?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Just some mental meal prep. The ideal post-workout dish.
Audio's much better than yesterday. Good. Yeah, I don't know if I explained in stream what happened. A whole day has passed, so I can't remember what I said. But for some reason, the mic audio was just turned down. My best guess is that while setting things up with this little keyboard that I use with the capture PC, I somehow just accidentally dragged a couple of fingers across this while it was hovering near the headset, and that turned it down. I can think I have this turned off, by the way. It's currently disabled, so nothing I do will affect the computer. But I have no other concept. I have no other idea of what might have happened. Did I set this up? Sorry, wait, what? No, we're supposed to stand up the sign cloud. Goodness boy, I didn't hold down the button. That means he's going to try to pick it up and then fail before giving me the option to hold down the button. Absolutely uncalled for and absurd. There you go, little lamb. So we know we got to go up there in order to get to the last zip line. I think we also need to go in that factory to dig up a computer chip, or transmuter chip, if you're so inclined. But, oh, what is down here? We also need to go down there, because we know there's another chocobo stop right there. And I'm imagining some of the monsters we need to fight are probably under here in this creepy cave. Why does this exist? Surely this wasn't excavated. They must have just found it like this and thought, this is cool, let's put up some lights. If I found a tunnel, I would do the same. Hey, can I ask you a question, Jake? I don't know if this is like a universal phenomenon, but when you were younger, did you used to dream of like going and digging up stuff in the backyard, like deep tunnel systems or pirate treasure? Because this is something that me and my friend Nathan were obsessed with as kids. Like, we used to believe genuinely that treasure of some kind was just out in our yards and we could dig it up. Pirate treasure, maybe like an old bank robbery from the Old West, and they just buried it somewhere. We would dig up the yard, or that if we dug at least 3 or 4 feet down, we'd eventually find a tunnel, and we would be able to, you know, travel underneath our town Like, we were obsessed with these concepts. I think me more so than him. I don't know if that's like a universal thing for children or maybe just young boys. I keep meaning to ask others about this. Sorry, what is this? Guide me, little light. This has nothing to do, again, with our current mission objective, but gosh darn it, here we go. How am I liking the game? I'm obsessed with it. I have played it... I said we were going to stream on Tuesday and Thursday, but I have streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow, which is why I decided to do night, but I probably would have done tonight anyway, and if there's a way for me to stream tomorrow, I'll probably keep streaming. I'm at a point now where I love having folks watch, and I love interacting with the chat, but I'll be honest with you, if no one was here, I'd still be playing. I really am enjoying it quite a bit. It feels like remake, but unfettered. Like the chains have been broken. We can do whatever we want to. We can go anywhere we want to and be anyone we want to. And it's just bigger. Everything's bigger and better and improved. Oh, this one's weird. Try to do. Okay, I got the pattern memorized. I'm ready. Let's go. Do. Dug a lot of holes, but never expected to find anything. That's the funny part. I feel like as I got older, I kept anticipating, like my anticipations went lower for us finding anything, but we just kept digging holes. Also, I got swindled into one of those commercials, those infomercials about getting a metal detector and finding thousands of dollars worth of discarded jewelry on the beach. My parents bought me a metal detector. I went around our yard. I dug up all kinds of cool stuff. If you have a place where you can dig and you have a metal detector, and you want to do this by yourself, but also if you have kids, get them a metal detector, dig with them, make sure they don't dig up any buried electrical cables or anything. But I dug up old, mostly cans. I found a lot of really, really old cans, like in particular like soda cans and things. I think I talked about this, but the county, or I think it was the electric company, did some work in my backyard a few years ago. And they tilled up the ground and they buried a whole bunch of new lines and things. But I kind of went back there when they were done to sort of see what they had done exactly. And I found that they had dug up and just left lying around, thanks by the way, all kinds of bottles from, I guess, crews in days gone past that had done the same as them and just left things discarded there. Including, and I'd never seen this before, and I didn't know that this existed, but I realized as soon as I picked it up and cleaned it off what it was. Of course this must have been a thing. An old glass Gatorade bottle. This is now one of my prized possessions. A glass Gatorade bottle. It's got Gatorade, like, you know, however they do glass, I guess, pressed on the side. I was like, this is so cool. I got a lot of other glass jars and things. I brought them all in. But anyway, like I was saying, metal detector. Make sure you're not digging up any electrical cables or any other kind of cable. You can find cool stuff. Because people litter, unfortunately. But if you dig into the ground, you will find things like old discarded cans from ye elder days. Which is really cool. Of course, the goal is to eventually dig up some buried pirate treasure. We'll go ahead and do this Moogle nonsense. We have to do this back in Junon as well at some point.
Would you mind rounding up all the Mooglets for me?
It's this again. Are they all going to be like this? Oh, wait a minute. Level 2. So I didn't do the one in the Junon region. Does that mean that when I go back to there and do that one, it'll be level 3? Like, is it not actually determined by the order you do? Like, I'm sorry. Let me think about the way I'm asking this question. What do I do? What do I need to do here? What do I need to do?
Here you go.
How do I do this? I need to usher them into this little wind. Hold down L2, I guess.
Hey! Help a Moogle out, would ya?
Shut up, Moki. Oh. I'm gonna reset it here. What was I? Oh, it was literally right here is where I need to be. I forgot what I was saying. Completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, you son of a gun.
Can't catch me.
Guess again, Moog. Oh, and you can kind of jog with it.
Here you go.
Oh, maybe I was saying that when we get back to Junon, I wonder if it's going to be the case that this is annoying. Whatever they're doing right now is very annoying.
Can't catch me.
Guess again. Malala.
What? No fair.
Life's unfair, kid. Deal with it. Hey! Run. Don't let him get you. I think we can only get hit 3 times as well. Although I can't remember. I think there's some sort of representation of our current health, and I don't remember what it is. We're so close. I'm going to go back and deal with this one now, because it's being a nuisance. I wonder if when we go back to Junon, this is what I was trying to say this whole time, is it going to be round 3, even though it's technically the second Moogle house? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that's what they do. They just dig a hole and bury all their stuff in it. But that's kind of like, honestly, I don't like litter, obviously. I don't know why I said honestly. Obviously, I don't. What I do like, though, is finding cool stuff like that. And finding... I think if I'd found a modern Coca-Cola can, it wouldn't have been as cool. But I didn't find a modern Coca-Cola can. I found an old glass bottle of Gatorade, which is something that I don't even know if I would know existed had I not just found that someone had dug it up in the backyard.
So much.
So obviously now I gotta go get a new metal detector, because mine from my childhood is long gone. And go see if I can finally find my pirate treasure.
I really can't thank you enough for bringing all the Mooglets back. It's such a relief the Emporium that Mog and Mag built together won't have to close down. You're a lifesaver, Kupo.
Thank you. I try my best. Tropical Moogle. I don't know, that didn't really give me tropical vibes. I think all these Moogle places are the same, and the things you do in them are probably all pretty similar. And also, because we're supposed to be doing this quest with Tifa, we're going to go ahead into our party layout here, edit the party, and swap her out. There we go. Sorry, Aerith, I love you so much, but this is more fitting. Gosh, it's fitting. Okay, form-fitting even, one might say. So from here... have a look at our immediate surroundings. This is progressing the plot. This is heading towards Mount Corel, which I think I would rather wait till possibly Saturday. I've always talked about it. We always allude to it. Someday we'll do an early morning stream. It'll be wonderful. It'll be incredible. The early morning stream. And we'll stream from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we'll do the entire next chapter. It'll be beautiful. One of these days, not today, but it will be beautiful. Some old, long-lost Star Wars tech. That is a galaxy long ago and far away. So I suppose it is possible. You know, I might be able to go dig up the Millennium Falcon in the backyard or something. Here's the question, though. Would you tell someone if you found something like that? This is something I've wondered about myself for a long time, because it feels like you would not be able to keep yourself from telling, like, oh, I dug up an alien spaceship. But also, you tell anyone you dug up an alien spaceship, the Men in Black are showing up, right? Not from the movie, the real-life ones. Actually, what would be more likely? The U.S. government rolls up, you know, the military rolls up? Or would you be more likely to have, like, a tech billionaire roll up? Maybe not Elon Musk, because it would be all over Twitter, but you'd have, like, a Google or, oh... Lockheed Martin. You post on Twitter you found like a alien ship, and your Lockheed Martin comes rolling up with a flatbed and a crew of men who make it very clear that none of this happened. It was just a prank, and they leave you with a massive hole in your backyard and the fear of God in your heart. Right? I would want to keep it to myself, at least for a bit, until I had thoroughly explored it to my own heart's content. But then I think about 3 hours into that, I'd be like, man, what if this thing is like radioactive and I've fried all of the cells of my body beyond repair, and now I'm going to die? You know, that's the next concern you have, is that maybe I should have mentioned this to someone. You know, maybe I shouldn't have kept this a secret, because now I think I may be on the verge of death because of all this radioactive. And then you got to go to the hospital and ask, excuse me, but have all of my cells been irradiated? And they go, why? You go, no reason? There's definitely not an alien spacecraft in my backyard, lol. What a funny thing to ask. And then they make the call, and the police show up, and they're like, are you a terrorist threat? And you go, no! I just have an alien spaceship. BlackRock executives.
Time to find ourselves a new transmuter chip.
Folks from Black Mesa come rolling up, you know. I've never played one of those games. I know that I need to eventually. Okay. This direction, really? I expected it would be inside the factory somewhere, but let's see what we got. Well, there's no way this is the object we're here for. Like, obviously what we're here for is going to require a much more thorough... Obtained the transmuter chip, armor upgrade 5. You can now transmute an enhanced... what was it? An enhanced beguiling armlet? Do we even have one of those? Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave the chocobo... Wait, no, we can't leave the chocobos behind. We have to have them for this. So we have to traverse this place on chocobo back and find our way around with them. Yuffie, how did you get here so quickly? This might be a different artifact than the one we're sniffing up top. Also, I found the stairs, so... Also, there might be things around here that aren't transmuter chips worth finding, like chests. We can transmute a boiler valve! That'll come in handy. Maybe? It's probably part of a side quest, is what it is. Again, Yuffie, what are you doing? Nothing here. Okay. This is not the upstairs we're looking for. This is not either. I don't know why I'm running back here. I guess I just wanted to definitely confirm there's no other way through here. I know, I was... I think I've heard of BlackRock, but I think Black Mesa sounds more interesting, doesn't it? Don't you want to be the cause of Half-Life? Wouldn't that be funny? What happens in Half-Life? Do they open up like a dimensional portal? Is that what it is? I think it's in the same universe as Portal, but I think, you know, over at Aperture, they're just having fun with science. Meanwhile, at Black Mesa, I think they're letting interdimensional beings through to destroy the world or something like that. Again, I haven't played one. I'll get around to it. As soon as 3 launches, I'll play through all of them. Can you imagine? Just waiting on Valve to announce that they are launching Half-Life 3 finally as a exclusive to the Steam Deck. That'd be great. So we got a whole bunch of new nonsense that we can craft there that we should probably have a look at, just in case we can craft. Okay, we can make mixed high potions now, which we might have been able to do already, but we just didn't have the ingredients for. And I know there was a bunch about armor, so we can build all of these upgrades now. If we had Ancient Bark and Fortress Bracer, that makes sense that you would need the Fortress Bracer to make the better version. That clocks. We can make Platinum Earrings now all on our own. We can make things like the... boiler valve. A device used to control both water pressure and temperature in Republic-made boilers. We're gonna make one. Because presumably we're going to need it. And when the quest comes, and when the moment is here, we will just be ready for it. Alright, we're gonna head back down here and keep helping the fellas. Oh, hold on. We're gonna help the fellas finish up with their monster issues. And then we'll double back to the Johnnies. That's what you missed at the start of this. You've missed the Johnnies. Jake. Oh. The Play Arts Wheelie. Like a little toy, I guess? Or like a little model. I shouldn't call it a toy. It probably is a model. There probably is a group of people within the game who'd be very upset with me if I called it that. Actually, they're not toys. They're die-cast models of 1/600th scale. What do I not know? Looks like I know everything here. In that case, let's be Yuffie.
Come on.
I do think that she is the final playable character we get in this one. I know that there is another character that joins the party in a minute. Hold on, wait. Yeah. We'll switch to ice then, I guess. A little bit later on in the story, but I don't think they're playable. I think they just... Oh, okay, there's 2 more. I know that Sid is in this game. I've seen him in the trailers. And I know that Mr. Vampire Man, whose name always escapes me, is also in this game. Vincent. And he's not actually a vampire, I don't think. I don't know. Define vampire. He's also in this game, I know that. But neither of them are playable, presumably because they're building up hype for the next game. We gotta save something for number 3. Okay, what do I got that deals a lot of damage? First off, can we steal? What do you have to steal? Failed to steal item. That means that there is an item there that we can steal. Right? Because it didn't say there's nothing to steal. We saw a handful of numinous ashes. Okay. Don't like that. Guess we just Art of War? Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't even seen what we can do here. Okay, hold on. Throw your shuriken and have your partner follow up with an attack. Can use while airborne. And that's the same thing. Then we have Ninja Bazooka. Team up with your partner to dodge and deliver a counter-strike. Dodge at the right time to perform a follow-up attack. So that's square and triangle and then X and circle.
You good? I'm in, Howdy. It's teamwork. Come on now. With her. You good?
Come on. Good.
Get your butt. Let me out.
And then also we do have synergy abilities, but only with Tifa, and Tifa's not ready for any of those. So we gotta start doing stuff with Tifa here. We just need to do like 3 abilities. They don't even need to land, I don't think. I think we just have to do them. So like we do Unbridled Strength. Okay. And then also everybody's health is in a real bad way right now. So maybe let's start taking some items here. Cloud, would you mind throwing up a Mist High Potion? That'd be swell. Get everybody a bit more HP.
Gotcha. Bring it. Up you go.
Okay, so now we're going to switch back to Yuffie. And we're not going to worry about it really on this one because this one's almost dead anyway. But who's got like a lot of health left? This guy? This guy's the guy. We're going to do the Cyclonic Kick. Tifa and Yuffie leap into the air and bring the throwing star down on a foe. Use on a staggered foe to increase potency and extend... Oh, staggered duration. We probably want to stagger it in that case. We're going to have that done in no time, fortunately. There we go. And now we're going to do it. This is also going to build their relationship together. They're going to like each other more when it's done. Also, this guy's just dead. We just killed him. He's gone. He basically no longer exists. We destroyed him. And then so this here...
You good?
With me.
Get your butt over here. Ready for a smackdown?
Okay, so now it's just this guy, and the trick with this guy is to be patient. Eventually he will stop being incorporeal like he is right now and we'll be able to damage him again. What is his weakness? Fire? We should probably switch to that.
Let's turn up the grill. Got you now.
This is infuriating. You can only get like a hit in on him and he's right back into being incorporeal. Can I just hit him with my... I haven't actually seen what her limit bloodbath is. Is it the same as the last game? Oh, the fight's just done.
How you like?
She's still going.
Hey, Cloud? Would you say you're a picky eater?
Soldiers can't be choosers. We ate what we were fed.
Well, I used to be super picky, actually.
Really?
Used to be. Not anymore, though. Can't be choosers in the slums, either.
What about crap?
Yeah, if you have to eat your neighbors, you just have to eat your neighbors.
Yeah, me neither.
Is that like a real thing, Cloud, or do you actually really like Crab and you're disappointed that she doesn't? We're gonna go through these mist potions, these like base level ones, because they're kind of the worst. Vlad! I think it's Vincent. Vlad would be great, though. Just like a surprise appearance from the old Impaler himself. This is pretty much the same combat encounter as last time.
Going in.
Definitely feel like Cloud just does a bit more damage, a bit more quickly than Yuffie does, but Yuffie's a lot of fun to control. Like, what are you right now?
Call that big.
Also, how long can we stay in the air? Forever?
Bundle up. You're done. Going all out.
So can we really not do any kind of synergy ability with Yuffie? Not yet. We probably have to unlock one for us, I guess.
Brace yourself. Let's do this.
Got you now. Come on.
And then there was one. Wait, did we already get the weird noodle thing? What? Jellyfish, not noodle. I don't know where noodle came from. I genuinely don't know.
Question. What kind of meals do they feed soldiers?
They put a lot of thought into making them healthy. Not much into making them tasty. Ugh.
That face says it all.
I love their little banter. It's weird that we're bantering about food, but I do love the little banter.
We ain't pretty good when we...
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, Sephiroth... The thing with Sephiroth is that he's a war hero and we aren't yet. But maybe by the third game we'll be war heroes. That's the goal at least. That's what we want to achieve. We need to be using more magic. We gotta get this materia leveled up. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know why we haven't gotten it done yet. Is it just because... It's even got the AP boost on it, so I don't know why it's taking so long. I can't wait to find out that AP boost we're using doesn't work with these combined materia. It only works with basic ones. Or something silly like that.
That's the last of them. You ready to head back?
Conveniently, we're already there, Tifa. We're already there. They're just right around the corner here. Whoa, hold on. Gotta get these rubies, amethysts, and zinc ore that just sit on top of this rock here.
The Builder's Creed!
Oh, hey there, Cloud. Tifa. Heard you two took care of our little monster problem. Can't think.
That was us.
Now we can get back to training fiend-free.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Sorry to butt in.
No, you're
I
fine.
happen to be the one who beat these guys in a pull-up contest. Would you...
That was us.
Watch it, rookie! Don't badmouth us!
But that's how it went down, right?
You're Tifa, right? After I heard how you crushed it, I knew I had to join the gym. You're the reason I'm here.
Look at us go.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not your only fan. Look, all of us signed up because we wanted to be just like you.
It's just as she says. Thanks to you, our female membership has absolutely skyrocketed. Needless to say, we're very grateful.
Look at us go.
Didn't really do anything.
Making a real difference in the world.
Kidding me? You're literally my inspiration.
We're the meaning in her life.
Which is why
We're the inspiration.
I want to challenge you to a sit-up contest.
That's new.
Right now?
So you know, Amina's been training to achieve your look, Tifa. You'd be helping her measure her progress.
She's got a lot to go if she wants to measure up.
If your abs prove superior, I'll add a bonus to your reward. How's that sound?
Take on Amina's challenge in a battle to see whose abs are more fab. Whoever performs the most sit-ups will win. In the event of a tie, you will lose. Press the corresponding buttons in time with the on-screen guide to perform sit-ups. As you proceed, the guide will fade from view, and you will have to watch Tifa's movements to determine when to press the appropriate button. The more crunches you do, the more effort each one will require. When a growing ring appears, repeatedly tap the highlighted button to keep on crunching. We'll do it once. Okay. Where are the rest of our friends? They're here. They kind of trail along behind us when they're not in the party, but they are around. Every so often you'll see him in the background. When you're in combat, you might hear Barrett go, whoa, but he's not actually doing anything. He's just rolling around and looking like he's busy. Oh!
Beautiful.
This is different. It normally uses the face buttons.
Yeah, keep it up. Don't you ever get sore?
I'm having to 4-button the buttons, and I don't like it.
You're both so stunning.
Just like that.
Oh, no! It's okay. We both messed up at the same time. No, we didn't. No! She might mess up again.
Where'd that come from? It's almost like your muscles are singing.
I know.
They're taking it easy on us. It's our first time. They're not going to, like, defeat us in the first round.
Show up.
All we have to do now is not mess up.
Your muscles are singing.
That was perfect.
Yeah, they went easy on us. Normally this gets, like, really hard. And when they start doing it in different directions, too.
Still got room to grow.
Oh. I wonder what that would have been like with her other outfit on.
Wow, you've got abs of adamantite.
Thanks a lot. You put up a good fight, though.
Like I said, you're an inspiration. To me, to all of us. Nobody's born with a beautiful physique like yours. I can tell you poured gallons of blood, sweat, and tears into your training.
Honestly, I
think we just worked at a bar. Oh yeah, see, you can see Red 13 back there with Yuffie, just kind of watching awkwardly.
Well, actually, I was hoping that, if it's not too much to ask, would you, Tifa, be my muscle mentor?
Me? Really? I don't know.
By all means.
Hey, the card game in the last stream was the most confusing thing ever, and you can't even hear my frustration.
I'm sure she'd benefit from your advice.
Might as well.
If that's what you want, then I'll back you up.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Coach!
Muscle mentor. Has a nice ring to it.
Here you go, then. Your extermination fee. And as promised, a little extra for helping her out. Come back whenever you want to pump some iron. You're always welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Another wonderful side quest completed. The world has been made a slightly better place. Everyone's now level like 27 or thereabouts, which is wonderful. They weren't even in the party for most of that. Good on them. So when we start running here, there they are. There's the other two of them. There's Red 13. You got to give him a second. He'll catch on. So we've got everything we need now to return to the Johnnies, and we can turn all of that in, and then I think that means we'll be pretty much done for the region immediately surrounding Costa del Sol. I don't remember what was left in the Junon region. There's apparently a quest we can do there. I think it was the quest in the Junon region that we were told at the end of the last stream. Once we complete it, we will no longer need to take the boat back and forth. We'll just be able to fast travel. But I don't know. There might be things to do in the boat now that the sort of the main quest stuff that you do there is over. So, aside from just playing cards, like, I mean, there could be other things. Sunrise Plateau, lovely. There's apparently treasure chests hidden around here. I don't know, man. I can just search for these later. I don't need to look for them right now. The Johnnies are literally right down there, and I'm not seeing any chests immediately around me. Yeah, we'll do that later. Although, now that I've said it, buried treasure. Apparently it's around here. So now we know. Oh my gosh, I found a bit of buried. It's not buried. To be clear, it's just sitting right here. I bet you there's some up there, wherever... No, go back up. Go back up. See what you found. Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is where we came from, isn't it? This is awkward. Apologies. I'm going to go back down now. I'm sorry. Apparently that's a button you can push to see how everyone's feeling about you, too. I didn't know we had that button. Are we doing better right now? Okay, we're not. I thought we were doing better for a second with Yuffie, who just joined the party, than we were with Barrett, which would be just the absolute worst. I've been trying so hard to butter up Barrett, to Barrett him up a little bit. But he just doesn't... I can't seem to say the right things with him or Red 13, but I never fail to say the right things with Tifa and Aerith, which I suppose the more important thing is that. If it comes down to it, we're going to try to avoid saying the right things around the new girl, because she's a literal child. I definitely don't want her getting the wrong idea. would be very awkward in the next game if we get to Wutai and she starts introducing us to everyone as her boyfriend. Well, I mean, or it could be very funny. It could lead, especially if Cloud simply does not reciprocate, could lead to some funny laughs if we find ourselves suddenly being introduced to the court as the heir apparent to Wutai. Oh, look, there's the other chest. Well, I said I wasn't going to do it, but there we go. We found all the treasure at Sunrise Plateau. And now back to the Johnnies. All right, Leafy boys. Found all your stuff.
So, you find anything, bro?
Yes.
Whoa. Honestly, we don't even remember collecting this much stuff. You're incredible.
Sounds like we went and got extra stuff.
Right. Our bro's a cut above. I guess we better get this haul back to our palace, kinda, sorta by the sea.
Which means our work here is done, right?
Well, since you asked, a couple of the other Johnnies went looking for parts to fix the boiler.
We have stuff.
Wait, there's more of you?
Yep, and I bet they could really use your help.
It took so long to find all that stuff. Are you kidding me?
Factories. Tell them Johnny says hi. It's a thing we do.
We've already found the parts we need to fix the boiler, so what exactly do they want us to do? Track them down at the factory ruins? Fortunately, we have a little stop right outside there, so we don't even need to walk all the way back. Just fast travel. And then go in through the vacant doors. I found the little recipe thing. Sup, fellas?
Johnny said that you needed my help.
What? No, I didn't. Wait, was it you? Not me. So you're saying it was me? No way. You're too stubborn to ask for help. Hey, you talking shit about me?
I'm glad she's loving this, because it's her fault.
Have you thought about starting a two-man show? I bet it'd be a smash hit, right?
So?
Well, we were looking for a part to help us repair the boiler, but it turns out nobody makes it anymore. Then we thought, why don't we just make it ourselves? So to do that, we're hunting for a transmuter chip.
Got it. No, we've already found it.
Wish we had a chocobo.
We found it earlier. We already made boiler parts.
Okay, I'll take it from here.
We came here and we completed it in advance.
We're looking for instructions on how to craft a boiler valve.
Got one in my inventory right now.
Those chips, feel free to just transmute a valve yourself.
I've already got it. I'm ready to go.
Give us even more work?
You two are the best.
No one wants to mention anything?
Oh, baby, this is it! That boiler is as good as fixed.
That just looks like a regular old PVC pipe with a valve.
Every room.
You could absolutely have picked this up at a hardware store.
Probably report back to Johnny now that we've bailed out all the others.
Actually, there's one more.
Where is he?
Said he wanted to give the hotel royal flair by putting the Tonberry King's crown on display. Last we heard, he was desert bound. Hope he's not dying of thirst or knife wounds. You wouldn't mind going to check on him for us, would you, bro?
Which desert?
Not at all.
You're the best! Well, we got a boiler to fix, so we're gonna head back. Our other life is in your hands, bro.
Hold on, now wait just a minute. Let's roll this back a moment. What? We've not been to a desert yet. Are you telling me we gotta go to the next region before we can finish this quest? Where are you taking me? Okay, he's not that far away. Track down the Johnny in the desert. What a funny sentence. Like, you really have to go to the bathroom, but you're at like one of those sort of teeny bopper concerts in the middle of nowhere where 14 bands you've never heard of are all playing and everyone's high as a kite and transmitting diseases with one another. You gotta go find the Johnny in the desert is what you have to do. When your stomach starts to turn on you and you're like, I think I'm feeling sick, go find the Johnny in the desert. You don't want to find that. You don't want to find the missing Johnny in the desert. It's actually a euphemism. You think you're about to find a restroom, but you're not. You're not. Seahorsing around? I'll deal with that later. Yeah, no, I'll deal with fiends later. I'm busy. I've got something to focus on at the moment. I gotta find the Johnny in the desert. Is he here? Excuse me. He is here. This is it. Or, actually, we're getting further away. Is this a different thing? This is a different thing. We'll double back on whatever this is later. I'm sure it's probably gonna come up. Oh, he's literally right there in front of us. Can you not cross water?
I can't believe you're here, bro!
Me neither.
Well, I'm glad you are. You see, we're renovating the hotel. And I thought a Tonberry King's crown would give the place that palatial feel.
How did you plan on getting it?
Somewhere over there. Rumor has it, the Tonberry King lives somewhere nearby. But there's no way your boy Johnny can get through the desert on foot. Listen, bro, I don't know if you were planning to check out the dunes.
I wasn't.
If you are, you'd really be doing me a solid if you brought me back that crown. Preferably in the most pristine condition possible.
Fine. Just sit tight.
See, I
hope you know a way into the desert, Cloud. 'Cause I sure don't. Over the mountains? Or something?
Through the woods? To grandmother's house?
Your kindness is bringing me to tears, bro! I eagerly await your safe and fruitful return. Just don't keep me waiting too long. We Johnnies are delicate flowers that wilt in the desert heat.
There's water right in front of you. Just go dip your toes in it and be calm, dude. We're gonna be back in no time. I guess we take the chocobo would be my assumption. I can't imagine that it's gonna be that difficult. There's already... I see a little thing that we can go check out over here. That'll give us a better idea of the environment that we're currently in. You cannot swim any further, really. We have to find a way around? Interesting. Okay, we might have reached an impasse. We might actually have to find a way around here. Or find some sort of magical chocobo that can handle the water. Yeah, no, there's going no further on water. It's gonna be a bit of a mystery then, I suppose. Let's have a look at the map. What are we looking at here? Well, I mean, I suppose we can run through here and see if this has anything to do with it, but I doubt it. Kind of looks like this is just a dead end. Just a weird abandoned village that's here for some reason, but we don't know why. I feel like I was about to say something a moment ago. I think I was on the verge of making a statement or asking a question or an observation, and it's now slipped my mind, and I will never remember what it was. It'll be gone for the rest of time. I will never get to finish whatever that thought was, and it's going to drive me more crazy than it is the rest of you, because I'm going to be thinking about it for the next 12 hours, until eventually something happens that causes me to forget. Like, I don't know, my stomach's going to rumble, and I'm going to realize I've not had anything to eat all day. I should probably make something to eat. But then I'll look at the time, and I'll be like, oh, it's so late, I don't really want to eat right now when I'm about to go to bed. And I'll be like, I probably should eat something. And then I won't be thinking about this nonsense anymore. Also, this is probably not the answer. I guess going on foot isn't the answer either. If the chocobo can't swim that far, it seems incredibly unlikely we'll be able to. She did make a joke about climbing a mountain. We once had a chocobo that could run straight up a mountainside. But I don't see any options like that. The borderland. Yeah, no, it's not going to let us swim past all this debris in the water is the problem. I think what we might have to do is go this way. And then go through whatever the next stage of the operation is to get down here. You know, the next part of the quest in the coral region. Which we're not doing right now. So I think we might be done helping the Johnnies for a time. And that's okay. We will head back to town. And in fact, it doesn't really look like there's anything left to do in town. Oh, wait, we didn't take our picture to Snap. Can we go straight to here? Can we fast travel to Snap? That would be asking for too much. The game shan't permit it. What about here? Johnny's Tourist Center. Also no, really. Is there no place to fast travel to over here? We never even activated this tower to fast travel to that. Now, we could fast travel to a zip line, though. I'm as confused by it as you are. But okay, we can activate this tower now. Instead of forgetting it again. Because we've run past it about 4 or 5 times. We've just not turned it on. There's a couple of guys poking around out here. There's a couple of magical, land-bound flying seahorses. I assume they're magical. How else do you explain that? Looks like everything in here has been investigated already once before.
Let me handle this. Good luck. I'm your one-stop slobbering shop. Here I go. Let's turn up the grill.
need a rest?
Okay, things aren't going too well right now.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
That'll do. That's it. Sorry. Deal with that.
Up to you now. Let's end our heroine triumph.
Beautiful. I was trying there, and I don't know if it was obvious by just the maneuvers I was rocking, but the attempt I was making was to get us to do another synergy attack, and it didn't quite pan out. Intel has been relayed to Chadley, received 10 data points, 5 party XP gained, all decent stuff. Excuse me, I see that you're goofing off right now, Yuffie, but we got things to do, places to go, people to see. Specifically, now that we can fast travel back to this point, I think we're going to go back up to the boat, which we cannot fast travel to as well. I'm going to head back to Junon. We've only been streaming for 2 hours. Feels like we've gotten quite a bit done, though. We went on a date with Aerith, which was weird. We had to go dig up shells on a beach, and then clothes were made in the style of our date, because that makes sense. We helped Johnny for the most part. We helped the gym boys, gym bros. A lot's been accomplished here today. I'm quite proud of us. But we're not done yet, because we do need to go back to Junon. Also, 3 chests sitting around here as well. I think I've not seen a region with this many areas that have just random nonsense and chests in any of the previous regions. Barrett's just kind of scary. Sometimes you turn around, you don't expect him to be there. He's quite tall, and he's in that very bright outfit. It just takes you by surprise. Just comes lumbering out of the darkness. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. Like, we don't have better things we could be focusing our time on than just, like, base level treasure hunting. Obviously, we're not going to stop. Like, just because I've realized that this is a silly thing to be doing right now. I mean, we've already, like, 2 chests in. We might as well see it through. How many places could they possibly hide that third one? It's probably right in front of us at this point. Maybe we gotta go up higher. That's definitely not the answer. Maybe this? No. Maybe this. Yeah. See, this would be a great A place for it. Maybe right down there? But from up top, can we see it? Yes, actually, we can. I can't believe that worked. I did not actually expect it to be on top of anything. Sheer happenstance. Whoa! I'm sorry, a what? A vial of what? That looked way cooler than it ended up being. And also it came up on the screen telling us that we'd completed the area in such a way that made me think we just collected something really cool. Something huge, like account changing. But no, it's just a vial of some nonsense.
The best way to make
Oh shoot, you know what? Hold on, no. We do need to finish this quest. I just need to, real quickly, before we leave here, I just need to travel another 150 some odd. And yeah, I see Green Lady back there, Lady in green dress. I've seen her plenty of times. There we go. And by the time we get back up here, there's 4 kilometers. I don't mean to be a nuisance right now. It's just sort of happening. Give me my reward. I'm ready for it.
All you need to do is pick a wheelie to rent.
We should get that pedometer pin now.
Says, shall we? Wow, congratulations! It is my honor to present you with this Wheelie Master license. You, my friend, have become a
most difficult quest in the game completed.
Star of Costa del Sol. This prize is reserved for those who have proven themselves a demon on wheelies. Here, you earned it. Once again, congratulations. May you keep rolling safely and smoothly.
I don't think I have once rolled safely or smoothly in this entire game. I think I am a nuisance and a menace on wheels, but we're going to go ahead and swap that out onto Cloud for, I don't remember what he has now. I think he has the Assess one. We're going to get rid of that temporarily. We'll stick it on someone else. It's not that big a deal. A pin for those who have transcended the bounds of the humble wheelie and are ready to explore the world on their own 2 feet. Grants 1 gil for every 100 steps. That's not particularly useful, is it? You got a pedometer thing in the first game. It was a piece of materia, and then you got something out of it once you'd gotten it like all the way leveled up. And we're not getting that this time. I guess we'll give it to her. Like, I'm assuming it works even if it's equipped to someone else, right? One would hope. We'll see. I guess we just need to keep an eye on our current money count, which I have no idea where that is even listed. Is it back on that menu, probably? We have 26,500 gil. So we just need to remember 26,500. And we'll go check later to see if we have 26,501 or 502. The only catch now is we have to avoid accidentally picking up money and not realizing it and sort of mixing up the results, because that would be awful. That would be an absolute disaster. This has probably been 100 steps. Before we talk to whoever is running this ferry, which I'm assuming will be like right up here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's got to be 100 steps at least. We have 26,501. It's working. It's doing its magic.
We offer service to Under Junon by way of Junon proper.
It's like when you save your pennies. You know, at first it seems like chump change, but over the course of your lifetime, you're going to have at least like 70 bucks that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Yeah, take me back to Under Junon, please. 300
Have
gil.
a wonderful trip.
Ugh, again, there's a quest apparently that we can now do in Junon. Or it could be the quest we're doing with Johnny that will allow us to do this ourselves. Oh, we've changed into our standard clothes. Okay, no, look at this. Look at this. This is progress. Her shorts are buttoned and she is wearing a belt. They're no longer just haphazardly flying open in the breeze. It's probably my fault. Someone's going to be mad. Because my live stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade got at least a pretty consistent, like 5 or 6 viewers, and I kept asking, why didn't she just button up her pants? People are going to assume it's my fault that they did that. I've caused them to censor their game. Ignore Tifa's swimsuit, okay? And the fact that the game is clearly not being censored. No, this is my fault. I'll admit to it, and I want to go ahead and take this opportunity to apologize for everyone for ruining the artistic flair of the underage girl's pants being unbuttoned for some reason. That's obviously my fault. It's obviously not... Did Red 13 just jump to his death in the background? Did y'all see that too? Jake, did you see that? It looked like he just yeeted himself right over the edge. Right as I sat down on a bench. What an absolute nightmare. What an absolute disaster. Oh, he's okay. I guess he's a dog. He's pretty spry. Let's see what our side quests are around here. We're going to go ahead and accept all of them, because why wouldn't we just have them ready to go? Okay, stuck in a rut. Been making deliveries since way back when, but now that one of my carriage's wheels broke, I've had to suspend service. If I could get my hands on a replacement, I suppose I could fix the damn thing, but honestly, maybe this is all for the best. We'll take that job. I'm looking to hire a bodyguard. My boy Salmon needs to make a delivery, and I don't want a fiend even looking at him the wrong way. Please come and see me if you're interested. We'll take that job. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Frog Gully, the Frog Master. I don't know what your quest is, Frog Master, but color me intrigued. I'm definitely invested in whatever this nonsense is. So the first quest is right here with the mayor, and I'm assuming this is unrelated to everything we just accepted back at that board.
Didn't think you'd still be hanging.
When words won't do.
Since you clearly don't have anything better to do, think I could put you to work?
Sure.
The remainder of your bounty. I need it delivered to someone. I've already got a porter picked out, too. This here's Salmon.
Okay, so this is her quest.
Since he'll be the one making the drop, it's your job to get him there safe.
Doesn't seem like too much of a hassle, but who exactly is this money for?
My son. Haven't seen him in a spell. Not since he left town. And never looked back. This gills me washing my hands of him.
No.
He's a grown man. Can't be clinging to his mom's skirts. Or her pocketbook.
Where is your son?
The crow's nest. Boy got sick of living under this steel sky. And my thumb, I suppose.
Probably.
So he went into the mountains way east of here. Found some more like-minded idiots. Kinda sad, if I'm being honest.
Wait a minute.
If you're gonna run away, at least go somewhere interesting.
Wait a minute. Is he one of the guys that's living inside of the weird compound? I don't think that was in a stream. I think I just wandered around the map exploring previously and I located that.
I meant what I said. Can't afford to take care of this town and his shit. I raised him best I could. Gave him every advantage. But he's gotta learn to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, I've got someone else to take care of now. Don't I, Sam?
No, this is sad. She's replaced her son with a literal dog.
Much obliged. Once you make it to the crow's nest, find Toby. He'll make sure you get the reward I promised. But if I find a single hair out of place on Sam, you won't live to enjoy it. You keep my boy safe.
Let's rock and roll then. Whoa, what is this? Why did I not notice that sooner? Why? Has that been there this whole time? For some reason, just turning around and seeing teeth was the only thing that it just caught me off guard. I don't know why. I wasn't anticipating it. Anything else we need to do in town before we head out? I don't think so. Oh, we forgot to go buy Snap. We forgot to go buy Snap and drop off that photo. Whoa, what's going on out here? I guess we just have to get out of town.
Oil, coal. Back in the day, it was
Brittle houses in the sea air.
What? Wait! Jake, what? Hold on. I cannot follow that comment. What are you saying? What are we talking about? Was there a previous message that got, like, filtered for some reason that provides context for this? Or was it something that I said? Salmon! There you are. Let's go, boy. Lead on. Yeah, no, we'll follow him. It's good to be back.
Any monster that wants to get you is gonna have to go through me.
Why does it feel like ages since we've been here? It was like 2 days ago. Also, I reckon I might have an idea of where we're going.
How old were you when you left home?
14. Wait, it was spring, so 13.
Suppose that ain't too unusual for small town boys.
Really? 13-year-old boys just, like, leave town?
Not much. Didn't try to stop me. Like you said, nothing unusual about it, but... 2,000 gil. She offered me that. To make a fresh start.
Guess moms are the same all over.
I turned the money down, though. Didn't need it, since I was planning to enlist straight away.
No, let's just keep going. We don't need to fight these guys.
$2,000. Sentimental, ain't you?
I got it's on you. Here I go. Just not now.
Okay, what I'm confused about though is how the story starts. Realized was that the me of the kids was a little girl. Am I realized that the me of the kids was a little girl? Help me make sense of it, Jake. I'm begging you, man. You gotta help me out here. Help me track it. Also, Sam, if we're going where I think we're going, all the way over to here, should we be on a chocobo? Calm down there, buckaroo. If I, like, sprint super fast, no, Salmon cannot keep up. Okay, so Salmon has, like, a default walk speed. It looks like he can go about at somewhere between a chocobo trot and a chocobo run. And yes, I would like to sniff up whatever this is, but I'm also supposed to be making sure this dog doesn't die, and presumably he can die, so I think I need to keep an eye on that. Look, it's right there. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. What did we get? It better be worth it. Oh, he's gonna get eaten by a big owl. That's what's gonna happen if we're not careful. We got an owl that's got its arms crossed, like it's really frustrated with the events that are transpiring right now. Is the dog getting involved in the fight? It looks like the dog is fighting the big owl. Dogs have this ability to just immediately overestimate their abilities, and I think that's what's happening right now. What do you do? Can we launch an attack even while immobilized or reeling from damage? Gotcha, okay.
You need to chill. Got you now. Got that one, did ya?
We might be a little overpowered for this. Wait a minute. I think the beginning of the story is the part that's missing. Like, maybe there's a message missing for me. I get the second part of the story. Was this a business you worked for, or worked at, or worked adjacent to? This is... I'm sorry. Continuing on. I think we might as well just run with the dog at this point, because we can't really... I don't really want to be going on and off the gas with the chocobo.
Know how some parents stop their kids from leaving the nest?
Yeah.
Claiming it's too soon or they're not ready?
Of course.
Any excuse to keep them at home.
Sure.
What about it?
Loads of parents are like that, but I told myself I'd be different. I'd never keep my little girl from flying.
Tell me more.
I don't want to clip her wings. I want her to soar.
And?
I hear you scoffing. You think I can't do it?
Yes.
You think I'll keep her all to myself?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what scares me. As much as I want to let her fly, I don't know if I'll be able to let go when the time comes.
You did just leave her at someone else's house while you went on a globe-trotting adventure.
All to keep her safe.
So I don't know, man.
Oh, Marlene, I wish you could be my baby girl forever.
I think you're probably going to be fine. Jay! Was there a message that preceded your first message that didn't come through to me for some reason? Because the way that the story stands now, if I... hold on, I'm gonna refresh this page. This is the wrong gosh darn thing to use. Let me move this over here. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's sort by live chat. Okay, putting all the pieces together, the way that the story starts is, realize that one of the kids was a little girl and wasn't wearing a top, but they had already printed a giant 10-foot poster, so they covered the little girl with their logo. Who? What are we talking about? Who are these people? It's a funny story. It is a funny story. It's a little bit different because I think Square intentionally left her shorts unbuttoned for some reason. I couldn't dare to speculate why. Probably just a weird design decision. I think that's the way it is in the original game as well. Oh, it was a pool company! Okay, there we go. I follow now. Yeah, there's no message that preceded that. That's why I was so confused. Is like I got the story, but there was no context for it. So it just kind of feels like a story that started right in the middle. Okay, so you worked for a pool company, and they got an image, and they blew it up as a giant poster, and then they realized, oh gosh, one of these kids. Yeah, I think that is probably common for like young girls, you know, in certain parts of the world. I mean, what is it called? Modesty is different in like every country. In some parts of the world, even not for young girls, even for like older women, like the top portion is like, why would you even bother covering that? You know, it's like a different thing in different parts of the world. And So, yeah, I can understand that. I watched a movie once. It was... it made me very uncomfortable as a child. We're going to tell this story. I was a little kid. I want to say maybe like 10 or 11. And it was a adaptation of The Secret Garden. I don't remember which one. But there's a scene where the little girl, you know, of The Secret Garden fame, is in the bath, right? And it's not explicit at all. It's just like a scene in the movie. Her and another character are talking while she's in the bath. But then for some reason, they include her standing up. And of course, she's not wearing a shirt. And they don't cut away or hide anything. And there's nothing to see. It's a little girl. But as a little boy, I was very uncomfortable. I was like, oh no, it's just a naked woman. It wasn't. But I was like, why include that? Even now as an adult, I'm like, why include that in your movie? I don't get it. That just seemed like a strange choice. And well, actually, you know what? Knowing what I know about Hollywood, it wasn't a strange choice now that I'm looking back on it. What's weirder is that we didn't get a lot of shots of her feet. And maybe we did, and I just didn't know to look for it back then.
You silly daddy.
Alright, I'm not saying Nickelodeon was involved with this film. I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me, you know?
Barrett, get your shit together. Marlene's barely out of diapers. You've got time.
Right. I'm just getting worked up over nothing.
We might not never see her again, though, is the real problem.
For a while.
Then again...
Hey!
I'm sorry, Salmon. I'm multitasking. Go on. I thought where we were heading was supposed to be like a secret location. But if they have a bunch of blue balloons marking the way, or whatever those are, blue spiky something or another's, maybe it's not as secret as I thought. What I do know is that as... Oh, that looks like a serious threat. That looks like a real threat.
Here we go.
You know what it might have been, Jake? Yeah, it's probably being flagged. I don't know if I can check. We will check after this combat encounter. There's an area I can go to see flagged comments. I don't... So normally when something is flagged in a live stream, it'll still show it to me, and I can decide whether or not it gets displayed or not. That hasn't happened. So I'm wondering if it's something that, like, YouTube has flagged. Maybe some sort of AI that's like, this seems like an inappropriate conversation. But then again, like, the inappropriate part made it not... I mean, it's not that any of it was inappropriate. But, like, the sus-sounding part, if you don't understand context, like, you would have to assume a robot or something wouldn't. Also, didn't I give Yuffie... I think Yuffie has assess now. Okay, what do you got? A rare Cyclone Drake variant creates sandstorms with its powerful wings to trap and weaken its prey. Attacking the aura that shrouds it will produce tornadoes. The aura will weaken with each tornado spawned, and once it has vanished, the Drake will become pressured. Attacking from behind will weaken the aura without creating tornadoes. And also, it is weak to air attacks, which... Does anyone have? Cloud does. I don't know. Tifa might as well. Tifa doesn't. Tifa has, like, reverse gale.
Here I go!
Do we already do this? Do we already do one ninjutsu? I don't actually know if I did. Now we've done it for sure. It normally shows it down there next to our names, so... And it didn't, so I assume we had not.
Here I go!
What do you do? Temporarily reduce physical defense? Yeah, that'll be good.
I don't do mercy. Got you now!
Take more damage that way. And then we can also do... We have wind current.
Hold on tight!
I don't know if it works at that distance is the only issue. Oh no, it's finally coming for me. We knew this was coming. Did not figure we'd be able to attack it indefinitely without any sort of retribution eventually. For the longest time, though, it looked like... Hold on. Try to hit me and let me do like a perfect dodge. I did it! I did a perfect dodge, I think! Cloud, can we do our synergy ability? Oh. Apparently, we can only do synergy abilities. I think I already knew that, though, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. Tifa, come here. No, Tifa, come here. What can we do? Let's, we can do this, probably, and that'll count. And then we can punch... it's already almost defeated. I think we're going to defeat it before we actually have the ability. Hold on. Focus strike. Okay, and then now we can synergize with our girl and do a cyclone kick that's going to completely obliterate this. I want to check something. So as this sort of fizzles out, I'm going to go into the dashboard. I'm going to comments, and I'm going to go to held for review. No, so they don't go there. So live stream comments do not go there. I didn't think that they would. Let's see. Is there settings for this? Moderation activity. Turn that on. I had that turned off. I should have had that turned on. I've not used this computer that I'm currently using to monitor a stream before, so that might be why it was off. Could you do me a favor and copy that original message, the one that didn't come through, and paste it into the chat, like the first one you did, and let me see if it comes up and goes through, or whether or not it gets like filtered for some reason. I like they just copy paste that exact message, because I would love to see exactly if I can figure out why it's being flagged. Unlikely, but I'd like to try. Yeah, here we are. We've done it. We've made our journey clear across the map. Salmon is not dead. We've been told that we could not enter here when I was exploring earlier. But which sucks, because there's people you can play cards with here.
Sam!
Dylan!
What are you doing here? Came all this way and you're still full of energy. Do I know you?
We're Sam's bodyguards. Your mom hired us to keep him safe. And to make sure her boy got his allowance.
Keep it. I ain't taking her money. I can make ends meet on my own.
Who are they, Dylan? Friends of yours?
Claire, what are you doing out of bed? You know you need to stay off your feet.
Is this baby Dylan?
I know you came all this way, but I can't accept that. Just make sure Sam gets home safe for me.
You really are your mother's kid. Got her stubbornness and everything. Have it your way.
Dude, this girl's kind of fine.
Why don't you hang on to it?
This is a fortune.
If you really don't want it, I'll take it off your hands. But as a parent, I'm sure you want to give your kid the best life you can.
Here you go, Barrett.
And in my experience, that don't come cheap.
Also, that was the reward money for turning us in, so I feel like we're in some way entitled to
That's true. We'll take it.
Dilster was looking for you, dude.
Toby.
Sorry, got a little tied up. Hang on, aren't these guys with Avalanche? Rhonda said I might run into you.
Avalanche? Wait, you mean they're the ones who blew up those reactors?
The superstars themselves. I just want to say it is such an honor to meet you. Actually, while you're here,
Toby seems
think
rather
I could ask you
eccentric.
for a favor, seeing as Dylan's situation seems to be taken care of.
Yep, it's all good.
Excellent. In that case, why don't we step into my office for a chat? Right this way.
You think my mom knew about me and Claire and the baby?
Doesn't seem like it, no. Maybe you should let her know.
I'm happy we were able to meet you. Almost feels like this little one brought us together.
No, it was his mom. It was Dylan's mom that brought us together.
Shinra welcomes all those who
You
believe in
Midgarinos
freedom.
are something else. When I saw you on the news, I was blown away.
Midgarinos? That sounds like a slur almost.
And here you are, lending me a hand. It's literally a dream come true.
You sent it. So even with moderation on, I still can't see it. Moderation activity timestamps are both on. It's just not there for me. I don't know.
So, here's the situation. There's this big lighthouse down by the Cape, and someone calling themselves the Merc of Junon has turned it into their hideout or something.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, Are they an acquaintance of yours?
In a way, in a sense.
What are the chances? I don't know about you, but I think fate brought us together. Anyway, that place has got a killer view. We used to go up there all the time and just chill. But it's too dangerous with all the monsters around, and that merc hasn't done a thing about him. So I was hoping you could do me a solid and convince that merc to help us out. Yo, you're the
We'll go over there and deal with it.
I just knew I
But
could-
Kyrie is not going to be very helpful. Kyrie will provide zero assistance.
So, you gonna help or...
Me?
You can sniff out trouble.
I suppose that does make me the most suitable candidate.
Oh, pro tip. If you ever get the chance, you ought to swing by the hill, too. You might even catch a glimpse of the Great Condor if you're lucky. If you're into that kind of stuff.
I am. I am into that. Also, though, let's have a look around here at what we might find. Ooh, okay, this is all new. Yeah, so I couldn't get in here before. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to explore. I know that there's some card games to be had around here from the mini-map. I saw those. It looks like there's a whole new board full of quests that we can perform. They might be... Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on, I just saw something on my mini-map. I'm going to have so many questions when I get around this corner. I just know it. I'm going to be confused and baffled and possibly frustrated. Chadley, this place is off limits. How did you get in?
I have news regarding the combat simulator. Thanks to the monster data you managed to collect, I was able to devise a new challenge for you. I kindly invite you to give it a try.
How did you get here? Item Economizer Materia allows you to use items without having to consume ATB after performing a number of actions. This effect will automatically trigger during battle. That's useful, but I need 60 more points. Okay, I see. So I worked for a pool company for a while. That part made it through. No, wait. I don't want to do this. And they had to use some stock photos.
Any questions about what...
I don't even know why I'm talking to you right now, Chadley. I like that we're doing this bit by bit. This is fun. This feels like a mystery.
I'm always happy to help.
As the background for their booth. Okay, yep, we're getting there. Okay, as the background for their booth, a couple of kids playing by the pool. What they didn't.
We're gonna reclaim these waters and make them beautiful.
You're gonna have to tell me what's missing if at any point something goes missing.
Hello there, everyone.
Hello, I'm not about to play your game. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Against Shinra, I want to tell you how we can achieve world peace through Queen's blood. If you could spare...
I sent it in segments to try to figure out why it was flagged. Yes, yes, so far it's all good. So far it hasn't been flagged yet. That I know of, unless you sent more pieces. What I got, what's come through is... So I worked for a pool company, and they had to use some stock photos as the background for their booth. A couple of kids playing by a pool. What they didn't. So if there's anything missing in there, that's what got flagged. YouTube is a funny little company. What's up, man? What's your story?
La, 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 la.
Amen. Yeah, I love that. That's beautiful.
Curious about this old clavier. I'm Dorian, representative of the Piano Outreach Association.
Didn't know that was a thing.
It is my duty to support those who liberate music from the page and bring it to life with their performance.
And you're hanging out here with the anti-Shinra scallywags. Obtain sheet music found at pianos around the world and add these scores to your repertoire. If you achieve an A rank in a performance, speak with Dorian and he will reward you for your musical prodigy.
I hope you will aid me in my humble mission to spread the joy of the piano to every corner of the world.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what.
Sound in all the world than the voice
Everyone's
of a
freaking
humble
out in
piano.
here. It's like they can't figure out where to be or what to do. And P-Up materia, that would be nice to have with Tifa's theme. We did get an A rank on that, so I guess we're about to get that.
Mellifluous melodies are all the more pleasing when played on the piano.
Is it actually 2 stars as well?
Thank you for sharing such joy with the world. I hope you will enchant us with even more splendid performances in time.
Of course. We've not really found any additional performances. It looks like we might have gotten one here. We've obtained a sheet music on our way. We're not going to play the piano right now. That's something I can do between streams so as not to cause severe mental anguish to the viewers, because no doubt it would be frustrating to watch. I think we've done all we can do here. So if we go back to our region map, we can head out the south entrance, but what we're ultimately trying to get to is the lighthouse. And fun fact, I've been to the abandoned lighthouse. I went and explored it off camera, and I noticed that Kyrie was set up there, but she wasn't there.
They certainly poured their
Let's break it down further. I'm down for it.
Thrilled to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, that's a Kyrie bird. So upon arrival here, I immediately knew something weird was going on, because there was balloons and everything, and I actually did a save for the game right here, just in case. I was like, if I get up here and trigger some kind of story thing, or some kind of interesting beat, right? I don't want that not to be in the stream. But she wasn't here, presumably because we hadn't started the quest yet, which is good, and I appreciate it. I'm glad that they did not just sort of trigger it obtusely out of nowhere. And that I didn't spoil anything for myself, except for knowing that Kyrie was up here. Hello, Kyrie. I'm here to steal your stuff.
Greetings. Kyrie, Merc of Junon. And you are. Oh, man. Here I got all excited thinking I had a customer.
What would you do if you had an actual
Thanks for
customer,
making the trip out here to
Kyrie?
say hi, fellow Merc.
Not your fellow anything. And quit calling yourself a merc. You're giving the real ones a bad name.
What even is a Merc? Nobody really knows. And besides, arguably this whole mess can be laid at your feet, mister. I came all the way out to Junon to strike it rich, but nobody knows we're here, or even that we exist. Zero publicity, which means zero clients.
You are in the middle of nowhere.
Business 101.
You're at an abandoned lighthouse miles from anything.
You suck so bad at self-promotion, I had to pick up the slack and come up with an ad campaign. But, like, what's your brand? Tall, blonde, and not interested? Sounds like a one-way ticket to bankruptcy to me.
What, do you think that was funny?
Allergies.
That's what I thought.
What? Shut up. This thing can talk?
Indeed.
Aww, aren't you just the most adorable boy? Hey, you know, I've always wanted a pet of my own. Come here, come to mama.
That's the right response. That is the correct response.
Yikes. Okay, scratch that. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm putting in all this work for us, yet we haven't managed to bring in a single customer. And if we don't get one really soon, your CEO and PR head is as good as done. But not to worry, I put my creative skills to work and came up with this ditty.
I see the balloons. I see the sign. She made a song.
Pretty good, right? Folks will be lining up in no time.
A song that attracts monsters.
Wait, monsters? Well, what could have drawn them here?
The music.
I'm sure your aggressive advertising has nothing to do with it.
Is this like an insult to her?
You gotta help me! After all, nobody knows how to take down monsters like a merc.
So hire yourself. You're a pro, aren't you?
Come on, don't be petty. Oh, I'll even give you some of these.
Pass.
Wait, our lives are in as much danger as hers now. We have to fight.
Are they? I mean, we could just fast travel out of here. But I suppose you're right. Come along, Red 13. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One word at a time. Let's break it down further, one word at a time. At, showed, and such, it was a. Are you trolling me, or is YouTube trolling me right now? Because it could be either, and quite honestly, it'd be pretty funny if it was both of you, either of you.
Keep it together.
All set. You're supposed to be good. Regret this.
Whatever.
Let's turn up the grill. Got me now. Let's go.
What I love most about her is that I can just stay out of the way and still defeat guys, and it's great. Oh, good, there's more of them. There's no reason to use any of our other abilities, right? Like, as of right now, we've got 2 of these bars. We've got 2 HCB gauge bars filled, and I see no reason. What does he look back there at what Barrett's doing? He kind of shoots in this direction. Aerith casts spells at nothing. What are you? You're weak to ice?
Loyal subordinates. Wish I could film this. It'd make for a great commercial.
You can film it if you want to, and it would make for a great commercial. We use this terrible song that our CEO wrote to attract monsters, and then the actual muscle goes out and fights them. Well, some of the muscle. Some of them stand in the background and pretend like they're helping by shooting bullets that don't do anything. How long does this go on for? How long does the nightmare continue? Not that I mind it. I understand that you're not supposed to spend all of your time fighting like this. I think you're expected to get up there and kind of do some stuff, but we're not going to do some stuff. We're not doing that at all. This is much more satisfying. You know what, Tifa? Do that. And you know what, Tifa? Do it again. Just in case we end up fighting some kind of boss, we want her to be ready to go. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Whatever this thing is. We have no clue. But we're ready to go with an assess. Alright. Mutated flans that have absorbed Mako-polluted seawater and thus became poisonous. They swallow their prey whole, slowly weakening these unfortunate victims with their bodily fluids. Hitting them with elemental damage will pressure them, but also cause them to develop a resistance and begin absorbing that element. Once they gather enough energy, they will unleash a powerful magic attack. So we don't want to hit them with fire too much. We want to, like, switch between different abilities. So that one is now fire-related. So we want to switch to, like, ice. Okay, so now they've become ice. So we want to switch to lightning. And now they've become lightning, so we want to switch to wind. Actually, we could probably just switch back and forth between 2 of them. We probably don't need to cycle through all of them. Okay, so now they're like wind. So now we want to... There's probably a better way to do this. Something tells me there is a better way to do this. Like, for example, we do have a limit currently that we can just pop. We can do Bloodbath on this one.
Had to go and come on, get rid of those things already, would ya? I thought you were supposed to be good at your job.
Kyrie whining in the background is getting on my nerves, man. I cannot lie. Alright, and then now also we can do a synergy ability. Tifa, what are you doing? Tifa, do something. Do a dive kick at this thing. There we go. And now me and you together, Tifa. Me and you together. Let's get this thing. Okay, and then now Tifa, you are charged up with this to get the damage charged up a lot. And now Cloud can do this.
Sorry.
And then this. I kind of thought we would do more damage. Combining a synergy attack, a limit break, and then also it was, you know, for a moment, staggered. I kind of thought we would do more damage than all that, but that's fine.
You're in good hands now.
Back to plan B of getting it to change elements.
Little, just...
Wait, I thought I changed to ice. Did I not change to ice? I'm a bozo is what happened there. Also, Cloud. Missed that high potion, baby.
Got you now! How do you like that? Come on! Get rid of those things already, would ya? I thought you were...
Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna have to take a potion ourselves.
Great, thought you had me.
I cannot target the other one for some reason. There we go.
I saw you take that hit, you know. And they call you the pro.
Did I miss something about these? Absorbing that element, which they gather enough energy, they will unleash them powerful. Hitting them with elemental damage will pressure them. So I think that is what I'm supposed to do. I just have to, I think genuinely, I have to be very quick about swapping between different elemental types.
Someone need a rest?
There we go. Okay, so we're back to this again.
You're not getting out of this one alive! Bingo! Bring it! How you like this? Subordinate. It would make for a great commercial. This calls for a smite. How you at least put up a fight?
Lightning resistance. You gotta be quick on the mark. No, that is lightning. That is not what we want to do. Attack the other one. That'll be fine.
Okay, tick-tock, tick-tock. The boss is getting bored and she's not paying you to have fun out
I mean, we could summon, like, Titan. But he's got lightning attacks, so that would be useful. Because we can swap back and forth. He'll hit him with lightning, I'll hit him with fire. Possibly a terrible idea. No, wait, lightning's not... No, Titan is like Earth, not lightning. Is that right? What kind of attacks does he do? He's like a big rock man. That's what he is in 16, at least. Another mist potion, please.
How you like that? Got you now! Want to beg for mercy? Come on! Get rid of those things already, would ya?
Working on it, Kyrie. I promise you I am working on it.
How you like this? I'm gonna pay! I saw you take that hit, you know. They call you the pro. Gotcha! A little throwing of the towel. Weather great! Just great! Got that one, did ya? These losers ought to be easy pickings for a
She's driving me nuts! This is taking way longer than anticipated is what's happening here, okay?
Ready for a smackdown? Gotcha! My loyal subordinates. Wish I could film this. Could make for a great commercial. You totally
Need to take it from here.
Mind taking over?
All right.
Don't think you'll walk away from this. There!
Please die. I feel like if we just get one of them dead, we'll be in a much better place.
The boss is getting bored.
Tifa can do a limit break? Yeah, do that instead of dying.
Let's finish this.
No one has... We have Protect. We can cast Protect on someone. I think as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and take another Mist Potion. So we're not doing too hot in terms of the health department.
Get ready.
Come on, get rid of those things already.
Oh, Titan's got it. At least one of them. This ought to be the end of it. Yep. Wait, was that both of them? Titan! We should have called him sooner! That other one was still like full health.
I'm glad you learned something.
Oh well. Guess I'll just have to close up shop and clear out.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna split, but I'm sure you can take it from here. Catch you later, fellow Mer.
So I'm wondering, she missed the boat across the sea. Is that because we didn't do this quest
Wanna
first?
leave with Mama? Come on, you know you do. Okay, later.
I wouldn't wish her on my worst enemy.
No, nor would I.
Both. My dudes! I saw the monsters headed your way. I couldn't help but worry. But it looks like I worried for nothing. I should have known Avalanche could hold their own. Out of curiosity, what happened to that merc?
More like Courier City.
Bummer. Well, guess we should get this place cleaned up. Oh yeah! Rhonda was telling me you do merc work on the side, too. For real? I can't believe you didn't say anything. Best buds don't keep secrets, you know. But I hope you'll lend me a hand the next time I need help.
Sure thing, buddy. Can we ride this decked out chocobo, please? Can you imagine? That would be wonderful. Okay, what other quests have we accepted in this region? Don't need to be in here. Open to the wrong menu. Let me go back to here. Nope, that's taking a screenshot. I know what the buttons are. I'm not an idiot. Quests. Coral region. Go back. Stop. There we go! Calling all frogs, which I think we'll go ahead and track. And then we also have Stuck in a Rut. Speak to the ranch owner to hear the details. We're going to start with calling all frogs here. And where is that located? Here? Not where I would have anticipated that being. But okay. I think we'll probably pick up there in the next stream. So if we end up streaming tomorrow, that's what we'll do. If not, see y'all Friday or Saturday. Definitely Saturday. It'll be definitely Saturday morning. But the only thing I can recommend if you want to know in advance of when we're going to stream is to ring the bell. Because that's the only way I know to let people know. Until next time, check this out, everyone. Check this out. I don't know if I showed you this, Jake, but look what I can do. How cool is that? Doesn't really help us. I think it's... thanks for watching. Goodbye.